Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sacred Streaming. Colin, I'm looking forward, and I don't know. Oh, I'm getting double. Hold on. Turn this off. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, when I look this way, because I have the Discord here, I can't see you. I have to look this way to look at you. I missed the face. Were you doing?
I didn't do it.
You've changed, man. You've changed.
Come on. Got to switch it up every now and again.
Change it up. Change your style up.
Releasing a country record.
How are you today?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. Feel like I'm looking at myself in the. I'm getting very tan. This is that time of year where I kind of start to become a little what they might call Mediterranean.
Okay.
Maybe a little North African. No, let's not go that far.
Well.
It's good to see you.
Yeah,
my friend.
It's good to see you.
How are you today? How was your weekend?
Good weekend. I mowed the lawn. I made I haven't made the investment yet, but I've made a financial decision to buy a battery-operated leaf blower.
That's what
because I have one that my dad, I think, bought at Harbor Freight, which I think those are nationwide, but it's like the cheapest slave-made Chinese goods leaf blower.
We love those.
But it has a cable, and the placement of where the power outlets are, I have to completely change mid grass clipping blowing. I'm like, my dad, this thing has lasted somehow like 20 years. It's time to level up. So I decided that. Played a lot of Marathon. Listen, bad weekend on Marathon. Real bad.
For you or for everyone?
For me. I had a couple good runs with Pork. Mr. John Pork. Got a gold weapon. But outside of those few gold runs, it was nothing but misery.
That's the way it goes. That's where they're going to wipe the game soon, right?
They will wipe the game. I think the problem is, as Marathon, undeniably is bleeding players, the players that are staying are the most hardcore, which is tough for me as someone who is competent but not great. Playing against some of these sweats. I'm all right, but I'm going to keep playing.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's an interesting point. It's going to become more and more hardcore for you. Well, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. What did I do this weekend? Played a lot of Saint Slayer. What else happened? Did a lot of yard work out there.
Nice.
I actually it hasn't rained in a while, and we're in technically a drought in Virginia, like a long-term drought. And so I went and hand watered everything in the yard yesterday, just to kind of, because it's supposed to be a hot week, kind of give it a little chance not to, to thrive. April shower. What is it? April showers bring May flowers, but we're not getting the showers. We need them. We gotta have the showers. We're not going to get the May flowers. So was out there doing that. I recorded Broken Silicon with Tom last night. Yesterday before dinner. So that's a pretty meaty episode. It'll be almost 3 hours, I think.
Nice. I was on his show a few months back, and it was really fun. Talking real nerdy shit. But
yeah, he's an interesting person.
It was a role reversal because on Sacred, I'm usually the most tech competent, but I'm not saying I'm amazing. When I'm on with him, I'm practically a retard.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's the same. I like hearing his insights, and it was a lot of fun. So that will be up in the days to come. So I did that. I usually don't record on Sundays, but I like doing, not a favor. He doesn't need me, but he's always available for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, all right. If that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. Sundays during football season, that's not going to be an option. But we're in the half of the year where that's not a thing now. Bad news about the Islanders is that it looks like they're almost certainly not going to make the playoffs.
Dang it.
Swooned at the end of the year. Kind of a blessing, though, in disguise. I'm ready to not watch sports, like real sports, for a while. Now it's like when we put on ESPN when dinner's on and you start getting weird shit. We're not quite there yet. Still college basketball kind of, and college hockey was on yesterday, so on and so forth. Eventually, we're going to get to Omega Ball.
Mm.
Eventually, we're going to get to Banana Ball.
Mm.
Eventually, we're going to get to like women's lacrosse and like weird shit like that. But we're not quite in that mode yet. You know, we're
Sure.
not quite there yet. So what else is going on here? That's about it. I played
No.
Starfield this weekend, and that's what we're going to
Oh,
do today.
excellent.
I'm on a razor's edge with this game.
Mm.
You know, it is fucking boring. I'll tell you that. But there's something about it that is interesting, I guess, and I keep going with it. There's a lot of shit in it. There's just like a lot of things. You're constantly in menus. I feel like I'm just constantly going places. Like, all right, but is there anything to do on any of these
We've
places?
got 10,000 planets.
Yeah, great.
10,000. Can't remember what he said, how many there are, but something did happen this week. Can we plug Colin? Because 616 brought this up. The Saint Slayer vinyl. Dude, it looks so cool. I am so happy about that project. Shout out to everyone at Lilymo and the Justins at J Squared. It looks great. So everyone make sure you get your pre-order. I think there are 300 or 400.
300, I think, was the first one. They said if there was demand, they would do another printing. It's not like I have nothing to do with it, so I have no insight into like any of it. As far as like what the numbers look like now, when it goes, all that, I have no idea. So, really excited about that though. Yeah, we just did a Sacred Symbols Plus episode with Josh Davis, who does the music he did the music for the last 2 Lilymo games. I assume he'll kind of just be our guy going forward. And one of the things that I think is really exciting for him, I was like, everyone really seems to like the music. It's kind of a fun little thing to see in the comments when you're the musician.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Supposed to be like, this is anti-religious. Who would write such a thing? Got only a little bit of that. Not too much. Usually if you have private channels, a Polish guy telling us that it was sacrilegious, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
My whole argument, I wrote that it's kind of real.
Sure.
So I think it's kind of complimentary, don't you think?
I mean, I remember when people were saying Pokemon was satanic.
Yeah.
I mean, no one in my family thought that.
It's the tale of Pikachu, right? It's that lady. I saw a video of that lady. I'm sure there's many of them, but there's like an old video going around of a woman where she like has the Monster energy drink thing, and she has like the Pokemon thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Bottoms up and the devil laughs.
Yeah,
I love that video.
Dude, she's so good at. She like practiced the shit out of that whole spiel a million times. It's so interesting. It's like the Monster energy drink logo is like a Hebrew letter that means this. It's like, all right, man.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I
would love to think that I love that kind of symbolism, and that kind of, like, not satanic, but just like having that level of deep symbolism. But I'm like, you're giving these people too much credit.
Yeah. So another religious scare of me growing up was Harry Potter. And my grandma was kind of on that train. And so, but my parents, I think my parents like talked to their one friend at our church and was like, what's going on with this? Like, this was not pre-internet, but not like we know it. And he's like, it's fine. So my whole life, my grandma, anytime Harry Potter comes up, she gets like face. She doesn't, and we're like, you don't get it. She watches Lord of the Rings. There's wizards in that.
Yeah. It's obviously Lord of the Rings is kind of Christian coded for a lot of people.
Sure.
So maybe there's something about that, but
yeah,
I agree. It's like, who can Catholicism is very mystical. So I think that generally, like, there is less of an aversion to that sort of thing. But like, my parents never gave a shit. And they're both very devout. And but it's like, listen to whatever you want, play D&D. I played D&D constantly and like did all these things. That was like that when I was younger, that was like the the D&D. Like, what is the problem with D&D? What are you, out of your minds?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else I've been doing? I've been watching The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, okay.
I got Hulu for $5,000 a month or whatever it costs now.
It's so expensive, dude. I have it right now for Scrubs, and I can't wait to cancel it.
And I've only seen it through season 3, so we're at the end of season 2. Mike is watching it. She was kind of a reluctant viewer. She's got sucked in. She might not admit it. It's so good. And it's funny watching it how I believe this 100%. Okay? I have a theory, a political science theory that I'm going to share with you right now. That show one-shotted people so badly that it's probably 25% of the political agitation in the United States is because of The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, see, now this is related. I saw a meme the other day that was like the little domino, big domino. I don't know if I want to break into this too much on a Monday
I love
morning
Big Domino,
stream, but
Little
it's
Domino, Big Domino. Yeah.
Zoe Quinn, right? The Gamergate.
Oh, Zoe Quinn.
Zoe Quinn, and that's a little domino. The big domino is the straight
of who's getting blockaded.
Yeah.
The reverse blockade.
Yeah. I can't even keep up with any of this stuff going on right
now.
I
haven't been paying too close attention to it. It's just like the foreign adventurism is such a huge turnoff to me that I'm like, all right, well, fuck this shit.
Yeah, everything.
If this is the way you're going to spend, like, fuck you. If this is the way you're going to spend your political capital, that's fine. That said, they probably should have done the blockade first.
I don't even know, man. It's like we want it open, now we're blocking it, now we're doing. I just am like, I don't want to speak on things I don't understand mostly, but I guess that's the point. Is that it doesn't make any sense to me. Anything.
Yeah, like I'm not like I'm somewhat busy, but you go online, you try to see what happened throughout the day, right? I do that every day.
Monitor the situation.
What happened? Right, monitoring the situation. And like I get back to it and it's like 5 steps beyond where I'm like, but this is where it was like what happened in between this? I'm not even that disconnected.
Right.
Right. So yeah, it's like the foreign adventurism stuff has really turned me off to a point where it's like, all right, this dude totally betrayed his political or his like campaign promises. I don't want to say he's dead to me or whatever, but clearly this isn't going to happen for us the way we thought it was going to happen. So now it's what I said before. Next, when people say like, "Oh, he's going to get impeached," I'm like, I hope so. And get JD in there. So yeah, kind of shitty situation. Yeah. The thing I feel bad about the most, though, and this is the thing I think about, is like the Iranians are kind of into it. That's why you don't get involved in like, you just don't put that out there at all. You deal with that.
Yeah.
We'll deal with the 8 million problems we have domestically. Anyway. Nothing's going to happen. So, I don't know if anything's going to happen internationally. Domestically, nothing's going to happen, I don't think. So, it's like, what's even going to, so it's kind of like deflating. Thought we were going to do something great.
Yeah. That's why this is what I was saying last week. And I'm not saying you were saying this. I'm saying in general, the people that on both left and right, that's like they're put everything of themselves into these politicians. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I was never really like the world's biggest fan. But I believe, like, I wouldn't, sometimes people are like, Colin's MAGA. I'm like, not really.
No.
I mean, the things I believe in, the things that overlap with that there's some overlap there, but I'm much more of a domestic hawk than that, but I will say, like, a lot of people are, I'm seeing it, like, people are kind of over it. Not like the people that have always been over it, like, all right, enough of it, like, but the people in turn, like the people that liked him at first.
Right.
And they're like, well, reasonable enough. I mean, this is kind of a massive betrayal of a campaign promise. Could deal with the other things. Directionally, everything was fine, but oh well.
Life goes on. Starfield. Now that's what matters.
Man, now Dennis. Now here's the thing about Starfield. It's fucking boring. Should we get into it?
Sure. Let me switch us over here. There we go. Now, Colin, for only $4.99, you can get 500 creation credits.
Oh, that's
Right
the
there.
yeah,
Right
there.
on the main screen. $4.99, baby.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, don't you want to see more of it?
Mm.
You will in 1 week. And I gotta ask, I don't know what the move is here. Can I ask you for a little bit of advice,
Sure.
perhaps?
I don't know if it'll be good advice, but I'm willing to give it.
So Saint Slayer comes out in 1 week, April 20th. It's a Monday release. Do we play it on stream, or am I spoiling it?
You're spoiling it. First, a game that I'm not saying. I mean, it's a short
I could beat
game.
this game in fucking light speed. By the way, that's the big thing, right? I played it 1,000,000 times. So, yeah, tell me more.
I would wait a few weeks because I think there are people that are going to say, like, I don't want to see it. I'm tuning out of the stream. And I think once people get a chance to play it, they're going to want to see you. If you're saying you can beat it that quickly, give people a week or two to beat it. And then we can be like, this is how it's done, baby.
I had this other idea, though I don't know if people would be really into it. Is like, I was thinking about sitting down and just platinuming some of the Lilimo games. Because I have the platinum in all of them, but usually one of them, right? So like we release on PS4 and PS5. So I think in Tribreaker, I don't have the PS4 one. I think in Super Perils, I don't have the PS4 one. Hebroxia one, I think I have the PS5 one, but not the PS4 one, et cetera, and so on. I thought that might be an interesting way to celebrate our new release without spoiling the game. But yeah, I'm a little bit at a loss at how to promote it in that. So I think you're probably right. I should probably give it time. There are modes like Moriarty mode and classic mode and stuff that make the game really hard.
Yeah.
Moriarty mode is like no upgrades, no one-ups, nothing. And no lives. And so we could run, and I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to beat it on that mode. I doubt it. So yeah, you're right. We should probably give it a little bit of time, right?
The chat overwhelmingly is saying, do not play it. Now, some people having some false points here. Like someone, I don't know where they went, was like, oh, you care about spoilers now. What about Resident Evil? If you play Resident Evil for an hour, it's a much smaller percentage of the game than if you played at your skill level. If you played this game, Saint Slayer, I mean, you could beat it in an hour. But
yeah, like that's the problem is that I could show you the whole game easily in well under an hour. The game is not short for the normal person, but I'm not going to like pretend I don't know how to play it or that I didn't help make the game. Also, and I'm just being honest with you. Care a lot more about my own game spoilers. What happened?
Hold on. My there was no audio and I'm trying to fix it now.
There's always something.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm also not saying it's not your fault.
Sure. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, where's my watch? It's 82 degrees out. It's fucking gross. Oh, did you get it? Okay,
we're
cool.
Good. We're good.
Mike and I both had the similar thought about this start screen. Love the logo. Great logo.
It is a great logo. Clean. Hard to fit in thumbnails. I learned that after doing about 30 of them for Maddie in the lead up to this game.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Who is this Blazing Ken guy? All he's doing is bitching.
Where is he at?
Because he's the one that said the Resident Evil thing, and then he's like, now you care about... Oh, so he said, oh, now you care about spoilers. Now he's going, Moriarty mode without beating it on that. His difficulty is lame. I didn't call it that. It's a password that Barry put into the game. And if you bitch one more time, you're gone. We're never going to hear from you ever again.
Into the
ether. Not even one time are we going to hear from you. It's kind of
like Superman. Yeah. You know, they put him in the mirror thing and they blast him off.
Right. Now, let me say this as well. Eventually, people are going to start getting so annoying in these chats that we're going to put them up for public votes. It's kind of like what I said. I would love on Discord if every year we had a purging. It's like the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Where we just randomly let everyone vote for 5 people, and those 5 people are removed forever. Yeah. They don't have to go do anything. We don't kill them. They're just gone. That we ban them from the Patreon. We ban them from the Discord.
You can't even give us money.
Yeah. You're out.
Okay.
You're out. And I love this idea. It could obviously be bastardized severely, but in the real talk, it's an awesome idea because it keeps everyone on check. Where it's like your behavior is being chronicled by those around you. At the end of the year, someone's going. You don't want to be. You don't want it to be. You better stay in the crevices, in the crevasses, if you want to say it like that.
Pedro says there is an obvious list on Discord. This is why I've said this to you before, Colin. There are times in the Discord where I'm like, this person isn't breaking the rules per se, but for the general health of the server, would it be better if they weren't here?
Creative destruction.
Mm.
You know? And then you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. I love it. I love the idea. I don't know anyone in Discord, really. I've said this before, going all the way back to my GameFAQs days. Long time ago, 25 plus, 26, 27, 28 years ago. I'm not a username viewer.
Sure.
I read forums. You know how all that information's on the left?
Yeah.
I'm reading everything on the right. I don't really know who says what. I don't know why that is. It's like being face blind.
Right.
It's a little strange. It's like, yeah, whoever said whatever. And you're just seeing all of it. And it doesn't even matter. It's very interesting. All right.
Now, this main menu, wasn't there a thing from like Grums or something about the main menu being lazy?
Oh, yeah, I remember
that.
that.
Big controversy. I mean, it looks pretty clean to me right now.
Why does the man who can't get his own game out speaking about anyone else's games? I understand he was like a producer on earlier Blizzard games, like World of Warcraft and StarCraft 2 and stuff. That's cool. I don't give a shit about what you think about anything. If you can't get your game out, I get my games out. I got Barry chained to a fucking desk in Ontario, cranking these things out left, right, and center. Right. We're getting them out.
Right.
Oh, wait, what is Barry? That's so weird. Barry just direct messaged me.
Oh.
But it's not about this. A little bit of a mind meld, perhaps.
Wow.
There's a lot of excitement in the next week for us.
Oh, yeah.
See what happens. A lot of anticipation, a lot of fear. I don't know if Barry's going to be able to eat. You better go buy Saint Slayer. $4.20, $10, or your local equivalent. I would, by the way, Grums on Sacred Plus will go crazy. He would never. I invited him on the show once, kind of passively, publicly. But it was after I insulted him, and he's like, well, why would I go on a show where you insult at people or whatever? And I'm like, well, you are a fucking asshole. And I think you know that I would prove it. And I think that's why you're not going to do the show. Look how it went for TJ Smash.
Sure.
He's like, I don't know what his career status is. I don't know like what his trajectory is. I don't really know. But I do know that he's never going to escape what happened on that stream. It'll always follow him a little bit. He's got bigger fish to fry, as I understand. But
certainly seems like it.
That's the other thing is that when that whole lawsuit thing began with Alyssa Mercante, I was like, I don't think she has a prayer, because of freedom of speech and expression. Like, it would be like Geno Samuel getting sued by Chris Chan because all he did was focus on Chris Chan. It's like, that's not illegal.
Right.
But somehow he and his legal team have fumbled this thing, I think, to the degree where it's like, I don't know. Alyssa Mercante has the advantage of free representation, as far as I understand, though.
Oh.
So there's no way she's paying billable hours on all this.
Yeah.
But I was like, geez, man. If you're dealing, I appreciate her candor. Like, I've spoken to her behind the scenes a few times, like via email. She's not stupid. I've said this before. TJ Smash is stupid.
Right.
And if you have a stupid enemy, you can actually, even if you're in an unlikely situation, you can make lemonade out of those lemons.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on that note,
welcome to Starfield.
Welcome to midfield. Yeah, so I'm about 10
Oh.
hours in. What
You're
happened?
almost at the point where I said enough.
Oh, the hour-wise?
10 hours is how much I put in. And I was like, nope.
This game is truly boring. I'm probably going to be in the middle of a firefight right now. So to allow us to I'm doing a side quest right now. First of all, let's go through the menus. Because all you ever do in this game is you're just in the menu all the time. You're in some menu doing something. I don't know if I can can I show you my character? No. Because he is a hideous creature.
Right.
This is Dennis. They say the name Dennis in the game. So there's like some sort of learning or like some sort of list of names. Didn't expect that. I never saw a game do that. Actually. So Todd, good job on that. But I don't know if I can show you the characters, but I don't know, man. There is something. Mike is laughing at me as I'm playing it at night because she's like, everyone told you all of this. Like as I say the things that like I'm saying about it, you know? I'm like, what is going on in this game? She's like, everyone told you. I'm like, I just fly places to do menial things. Like, I don't know what. And she's like, yeah, but everyone said that. And you just ignore it. They told you weren't going to like it. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't really like it very much. But I will also want to stick with it because maybe it'll get better. Sometimes the games take a little bit of time.
Sure.
But 10 hours is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So what am I even doing? I don't know. We'll see.
So
yeah, go ahead.
I have a question. I saw, well, I didn't see his video, but I saw Destin reporting that this game has been having a lot of crashing issues on PS5. Has that been the case for you?
I read that as well. It only crashed on me once.
Oh.
And I feel like that's fairly standard for a Bethesda game.
Yeah.
So I haven't had those issues. And I'm playing, I even brought it upstairs. This is on PS5 Pro.
Oh, nice.
She's doing like the Blair Witch thing.
Oh, dude, she's... What's going on that wall?
She's crying. So apparently I'm on some space station. Akimbo said Colin would have had a better time playing Crimson Desert for 10 hours. I don't think so. That game kind of looks a little whack to me.
Well, okay, I'm not saying you would like Crimson Desert. I think you would have liked it more than Starfield.
Here's another thing that I really don't like. So these meals, right? Here you see meal pack shrimp or whatever. If they're on a person, so if you encounter a food item in the world, you can have the option of grabbing it or eating it directly. But if it's on a person, you can't eat it. You have to like select it and then go in your menu and eat it.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's annoying. So every time there's food on a person, I just ignore it. So I'm gonna go, what's the purpose of this? Look at that.
Credits. That cod piece right there.
Yeah, it's nice. See, like this guy's got smoked salmon fillet.
Just in his pocket.
I took everyone's advice and shut off the camera, the face camera.
Oh, the zoom in.
I don't know that it makes it much better, to be honest. Sometimes it's unclear to me. I'm in a conversation until I can't stop moving, or I stop moving.
You've given us the first break we've had in hours.
All in a day's work.
The guy's got a clean cut, huh?
Oh yeah.
But she's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men and our scientists.
She came in to save us, Sergeant.
The other thing that do you do this too, where you just start skipping the voice acting because you're reading it too quick? Because I do that. Yeah, it's that's another reason why I'm not crazy about it. I mean, you have to have voice acting in a 3D game like this, but
yeah,
sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I don't really need it because it's not quick enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Her men have risked their lives, died.
Like this, for instance.
Lieutenant, they're the UC. We can't.
Sergeant,
I haven't accidentally like shot anyone or stolen anything yet.
And gone
You
to
know,
a
like where
space prison.
How?
Is there a space prison?
I believe
If the
so.
Marines are still alive, they'll
There's
be
like a
out there.
whole quest line.
We all work together.
There are soldiers that need us. Done. I'll make sure we scavenge a healthy amount of salvage for you. It's the least we can do.
Here's the security key. You take point. The
I kind of dig not having a like a Paragon Renegade or whatever it would be in Fallout 3. Kind of system here, but you have a companion, and so the things you do impress or depress your companion, which is kind of an interesting system, as opposed to it affecting you. But then it kind of makes you a blank slate always.
Now, someone suggested you should steal one thing in the base city to start the best faction quest. That's what I was thinking of.
Which oh, look at all these cred discs. What are cred sticks? What are I don't think I've even gotten to the main city yet, because the main city's Neon, right?
I think he means it's the city where your group. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've played this game.
Oh, the Constellation.
Constellation, where their
Yeah.
HQ
Oh, yeah.
is.
Got it. The other thing, can I just say this too about these games is I don't understand them making everything selectable shit. Like, I really don't. I think so there's this thing where you use L1 and you can kind of bring up this thing and see like what you can interact with. So you see like I could technically take the succulents and the sculpture and all this kind of stuff. It's like, why? Like I know this is classic Bethesda stuff, but it makes, and maybe this is the idea perhaps, but it makes scouring the environment for useful things annoying. Because you have to like look really closely, and I'm like, well, is that really what I'm supposed to be doing in this game? Is like going up to everything and being like, well, oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a fancy ice bucket. It's like, why would I want that? What? Oh, what is that? It's an exotic bottle. It's just, it doesn't make things better. It doesn't make the game better. So I don't really get that.
Well, there is like, could you steal something and then decorate your ship with it?
Maybe, yeah, that's maybe a possibility. I haven't done that yet. Or I know you can decorate your ship, and there's an option to do that, but I have not chosen to do that yet. All right, where am I supposed to go? Oh, did I get these already? Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. Oh. Shot him right in his dick. The other thing that I've noticed, it's fine because it's somewhat realistic, I guess, is it's so easy to interrupt your reload animation. Is there anything interesting down here? I would ask you if you did this quest, but everything looks like the same in this game, so I don't know if you would know.
I hate to harp on this because I know it's a stylistic choice that some people like and other people don't. I hate the color palette of this game. Like, it's just, I don't like the overly, not that I need it to be super vibrant all the time, but it's just so drab, dull.
Yeah, I don't, it's funny, like, I don't mind it. I like the way the game looks. I like the setting. I like all of that. They didn't do a good job of making it easy to get around. Like, it's very unintuitive and weird. There's too much. Like, you don't. I think they misunderstood broadness. Like, they're having fewer, larger maps. I think would be cooler than this.
This girl's trying to get through the door, but it's closed, so she's just kind of like right in front of it. Dude. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Just like my dog trying to come in for a walk.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that couldn't make it do shit. Try this one. There we go. Ooh, I got two of them.
She's aiming at the enemies. Okay, she's ducking around cover. Okay.
I hate this fucking gun. I just have a lot of ammo for it, so I'm trying to use it. I have 423 bullets. She got a little butt on her, huh?
Yeah, she's got a little dump.
One thing I think is cool, like, is that the enemies get injured. I think that's kind of neat. Where, like, they can be still alive, but they're, like, crawling away.
Oh, okay. There he goes.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, she fucking clipped him. I do like going over everyone's bodies and taking their ammo. I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take this.
It's interesting. I've
Look
seen
at this.
people in the
Holy
chat
shit.
say you should stick to the main quest, and I've also seen people say side quests are good. You should do those first. So
There's no pleasing people.
there's no consensus.
Yeah, I've heard. I will admit that I have heard much more often the idea of sticking with the main quest. But I'm like, if I have to, and I did that. I've done that. Like I've pushed it forward. But I don't want to play like that. That's not the purpose of the game, in my opinion. So like that gets me so far. It gets me a little more acclimated to the universe. What stopped me from in fact, I actually think I can't even go forward with the main quest because it's at a star that's too far away from me, and I'm not even really sure how to get there. I think I might need a new ship or something. So I know I should be collecting all these, like the lead and all that kind of stuff, but can you get out of my fucking face? Jesus Christ. So this is what I'm talking about. See how it says take or consume? Only when it's out.
Oh, yeah.
So then you can consume it easily. It's just so much easier that way. Alien pie.
Delicious.
I'll take it. What is this? Edinburgh light can.
It's a light beer.
That doesn't give me any health. Vending machine. All right. You want to talk? What are you doing? Where are you going? Look at Did you see that? That was awesome. Why did you have to do that before we spoke?
Certainly not the militia. Who are you?
What?
Oh, wait. Who are you talking to? Is it?
I don't know. I think it's her.
What, the explorer?
It was her. She just did that little loop.
Such a punch. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran of the colony wars.
There's something cool here. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, I really do think there's something cool here. I understand. I'm a space nerd, so that's very appealing to me. But it's so... It lacks a certain fineness, even by Bethesda standards, in my opinion.
And that is something I won't forget.
Captain Myung. You're a legend. I heard about you when I was working with the United Colonies. And you're here.
My reputation precedes me, eh? I've always wanted to say that. I'm in the business of saving civilian lives. I figure this research outpost qualifies.
If Mast found out, there could be a court-martial.
The captain, all her Marines.
All right, I don't care about any of you.
Maybe Freestar, but your ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer bastards. You've got spirit. That's what we've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution. The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined. That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber. Which means they won't drop the reinforcements right on top of us anymore. But there's too many of them, and only one of you. No, we need a plan.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. I have troops and civilians in the field. If we don't act, the spacers could take them out. I can't abandon them.
Look at my character.
Leader would you be if you did? But we need everyone to get the defenses back online.
It's awesome.
That's funny.
Their last transmission indicated they were in trouble.
The other problem I see Cyanide in the comments saying Pragmata looking good. Roll on. I saw it got good reviews. That's not a surprise at all. Between that and then Mouse coming out, and then Saint Slayer, of course, and then leading into Saros, it's like I don't know that Starfield really has a chance of sticking around for me. We'll see. Maybe it's a background kind of game.
Could be.
I know this is asking a lot. Just go quickly and safely.
God, you guys need so much fucking help from me. I'm sick of you people.
Oh,
You people. Let me out of here. That's you. That's me and you.
oh. the mustache.
Oh, people-
Loading screen.
Hades 2 already out? Didn't Hades 2 come out already? Oh, it's coming to PlayStation, I suppose.
Is it? Yeah, it's pretty soon.
Well, people are saying this week as well. I saw in the chat. All right.
Does this game run better on PS5 than Xbox? I would assume PS5 Pro runs better than Xbox. I don't know about base.
The settings are like it started at 30 frames, like when you start it up automatically, and I played it for 2 seconds and I'm like, oh no. So then I dropped it to 60, and then it's funny, you see, like I went back, went back, and you just saw all of the textures just disappear.
Yeah.
Not that I mind. I mean, I don't think the way the game looks is the problem whatsoever. In my opinion. Who is this?
Uh-oh. He
I must have
did.
killed you at some point. All right, so let's go to the most boring part of the game.
And it's sad because it should be one of the most fun parts.
By the way, I've been recruiting people, so my ship, and I have like the small starter ship, so like my ship is like mega full. So it's her. I got the adoring fan.
Oh, it's that guy, yeah.
I have the one bed. We have one bed. Oh wait, where is everyone else? I guess they leave at some point. I had 4 other people on here at one point. The father and the daughter characters.
Oh.
Someone I recruited from a bar. I guess maybe, but I have nowhere to put them yet. So they might go back to where they started until you have somewhere, because I don't have an outpost or anything like that. I love this animation of him pulling the thing forward. Yeah, I think that's really neat. Hollow Point says, I'm literally falling asleep watching this. You got to get more sleep. You got to rest. You got to rest.
I watched a video because there's now the ability to like manually fly between planets. But like,
sounds thrilling.
Boost your ship right at that planet you were just at.
All right, hold on a second.
Just pretend you're doing a No Man's Sky fly-in. Maybe your ship isn't powerful enough to get there quickly.
Yeah, I think it would take forever.
Yeah. So when you do that, you just like you bounce off the planet. Which I know I'm not expecting a fly-in, but it's very funny. Oh, someone said hit L1.
Yeah. So I can see the things, I guess, is what you're saying.
Gotta hold L1 to go to free cruise.
Oh, hold L1. Oh. Got it. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I don't know what it was like before, but I don't want to do that. Seems like a lot of work for nothing, in my opinion. But yeah, so the star map. Yeah, this is the star map. And I didn't realize, like, so you have all these named systems, like Sol System, R System, Alpha Centauri. But actually, all of these seem like you could go to them. Any star that's here. So there's a lot of, like, Tau Ceti. Should we go visit?
Shit.
Should we go visit Marathon?
Yeah. The Dire Marsh.
So there's all these different places to go, but let me see. So I was doing, so I've done all these main, not all of them, but I've done these main missions. And this one is like, find the artifact on Piazzi 4C. And then, so you do that, and I think it was trying to bring me somewhere I've never been before. Why is it showing me all these different places to go? Do I have multiple? This is what I'm saying. Like, oh, geez, I didn't know you can do that. That's kind of cool. I would press all these buttons on this cockpit.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
buttons, dude. Let me think here. Yeah, so do I have multiple missions that are like activated or something? Into the unknown? I don't think you can. So why is it showing me multiple? I feel like that's a glitch.
Well, wait, go back to
Look at all these missions I could do.
Wow.
Yeah.
You go to your main, like, and then click that. It looks like you have 3 different things you can do.
Oh, so I can do all these in any order, I suppose.
Yeah.
That was like, there was another one that was like that. I think maybe it was this one. No, not this one. Maybe it was, there was something I could do. Yeah. Oh, this was the one where I was like, it had me going all over the goddamn place. This one was fucking. It's like, go to Venus, go to Earth, go to Neptune. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Is it really that trivial traveling between all these places? All right. So let's see. We'll go here. So, oh, I'm already in the right system. So I have to. This is the other thing too, is that I don't understand. Like some of the things say like complete, like you've researched them or explored them. Some of them will have like in parentheses next to them like explored or whatever. And then I've run around some of these compounds, and I've killed everyone and I've gotten everything, but then it never shows that. There's a lot. I was talking to my friend Mike Vitelli about this because he's playing it, where there's like a lot of obtuseness. Like it's not very well, like the disparate components of the game are not described well or presented well to the audience, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want to like the game, you know, like I really do. I want to like dig it. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't know, it's just kind of boring. It's too bad.
Jump.
All right, we're jumping in.
All right, I'll put in some super chats while we
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
load. Andy Cap said, "Hope you're both well." That is all. Thank you, Andy Cap.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Appreciate
Nerf
that.
Ninja went for the correction with the your parentheses. Why are you parentheses RE? So
you feel better. You feel better about yourself.
He paid $2 to say, actually. Thank you, Nerf Ninja. Sorry, Andy Cap.
Actually.
Oh shit, what's going on here? Oh, we got a.
I didn't even listen to what they're saying.
It's our company's policy. Us friendlies have got to watch each other's backs out here. Safe travels, stranger.
Blow him up.
Never talk to me again. Piazzi, so that's where I need to go for my mission. And Procyon. I'll go here. Let's see. Oh, this is the other thing. It's like stay still. Jesus. Zane says, "Oh, I thought we liked obtuse games, but I guess only when FromSoft does it." Yeah, you got me. I love FromSoft. Fucking dork. You got me. I'm getting rage baited today.
I know, yeah, you gotta be careful. You don't want to turn into me.
Yeah.
I'm reformed from my rage baiting
Yeah.
ways until someone really rage baits me. They're gonna try now. Okay, next super chat. From Hollow Point. What's your favorite stage in your new game and why?
From what I'm seeing, this world has
Unless you can't say.
No, I could say. I mean, there are 21 stages put into, so it's like if you play the original Castlevania, it's like stage 1A, 1B, 1C, 2A, 2B, whatever it is. So we have a similar setup where there's 7 of them, I want to say, over 3, so 21 stages. I would say the 20th stage is my favorite. Actually, it might be the, no, I'm sorry, 19th.
Please be excited.
That's not a spoiler at all. Please be excited.
Please be excited. Low grav. Nice.
So like I don't, oh, what is that? Should we go look at the fauna and the flora? This is
Why
part
not?
of the game. Is examining things. Let's examine it. 13% examined. Hello.
Look at these guys.
Hello.
Oh shit, they're fucking this guy up.
Hello. Can I examine you? Oh. Stop shooting them. We're only here to. It's like the Star. What is the Star Trek thing? The initiative. It's like the.
Yeah, I know
where
what you're
not supposed
talking
to-
about.
Yeah. I think I've been here already because all this shit I've fucking stolen. But you can see like the textures basically disappear. Look at this texture.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I mean, this is a big map.
Yeah.
But so I'm not. Oh, did you see that popping? Let's see if we. That was crazy. So definitely, a lot of technical, like to make it run at 60 frames. I can understand why. Like I couldn't imagine playing anything locked at 30 frames basically anymore. So that would be a non-starter for me. But the shitty thing to think about is that people were playing this at 30 frames.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh boy, that's rough.
Into a cave. Tuffy J with a $5 super chat says if there's no PS6 exclusives, doesn't that make it just the PS5 Pro Plus?
Kind of. Actually, it's funny you bring that up because when I was talking about how I was on Moore's Law's Dead show that will go live soon, Broken Silicon, and we were talking about that, about my theory that like I can't imagine there being. I need a better gun than this one. So. Oh, I have like a shit ton of ammo for some of these now. Use this. I need to lay down suppressing fire. We were talking. He was talking about how, we were talking about will there be and won't there be, and I guess he's kind of made the argument to me. He's like, there kind of has to be, right?
Yeah.
Like it is hard for me to imagine because I just feel like so many people are happy with the PS5, and that's the argument I was making. And it's funny hearing from his audience and seeing some of their letters that they've sent in and whatnot to his show, where I'm like, dude, none of my audience has ever like expressed any excitement about PS6. Yeah. And then you have people from his audience like writing in, saying, "Oh, I can't wait." And I think literally I said, I don't think anyone's ever said those words on our show, like written in. But he's like, it's happening, and I believe him,
Yeah.
So, and I do admit, I'm excited about the handheld.
Oh yeah. The handheld's gonna be sick. Hopefully.
I'm taking a lot of things. Like, what's my weight right now? Oh, I'm alright. The gunplay is alright. It's not great. What's funny is that there's like a VAT system, but only on your phone. Or on your phone. Only on your ship.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I said phone. That's a weird thing. This gun is fucking way inaccurate. What? Jeez, you're brave. He had nothing to lose, I guess.
No wife and kids at home. He's ready to lose it all.
I love in all games I love meleeing. It's like it's so funny to me. Is there anything else to find around here? I don't like rushing through the environments, because you feel like you're missing something.
Yeah.
There's no cogent. I mean, maybe I'm just missing it. I probably am, but I feel like there's no like area maps. Am I crazy about that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Doing this every time, you can hold down circle and get out of this quickly, but like going into the star map every time you press it's like why would you think I want to see the star map right now? Kind of stupid. Let's see if we can do this. I have no patience for this shit. This is a cool idea. I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is the right one. Did you get into any of this stuff?
I when you brought this up, I was like, oh, I kind of remember this.
It's not gonna work. I don't have the patience for this.
Someone said Dustin doesn't remember the names of characters and games he's playing now. That's accurate.
I don't either.
That's very accurate.
That's why I started writing all of these notes. For the games I've been playing this year. It's been quite useful. Even if you don't read them again, like just the act of doing it, I think kind of reinforces things in your brain.
Yeah. Let's see. While you fight, KB says Kepler said BOM, so bill of materials for the PS6 is $760, $699 in play.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't presume to know. It seems hard to believe that they're going to release this mega expensive machine. Doesn't make any sense. It's totally counterintuitive. I will say, because I did present the whole, because I'm kind of a layman with tech, as everyone knows, to Tom. I was like, one of the arguments, the counter arguments you hear all the time from our audience is, how can the more advanced thing be cheaper than the worst thing? And he made like a really good kind of plea for like how that's actually quite common, and it's weird that people think that that's strange, like a strange part of it. He gave all these examples of like, this is a thing that's substantially better than the other thing, and it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Why? Well, so why wouldn't that be? Let's see. So I wrap my mind around it a lot more. But I was saying to him like, it's kind of an exciting time just from coverage standpoint, because we'll start hearing about it, I think, in a more concrete way. I do think that I was saying to him from Sony's perspective, now there might be leaks, I assume there will be, but there's no way they're saying anything this year. I think that would be a huge mistake. Not only, you don't want to stymie the momentum of the machine.
Right, and you want to
especially
sell...
going into GTA and whatnot.
Yeah, you want to sell PS5s for GTA. Tuffy J10 says, still waiting on the Last Stand media vinyl. I wish, dude.
You've been waiting a while.
I'm ready to do it.
Yeah, I'm fine with doing it, but I just can I break this stuff? I don't know. Oh, there's this one I can break. Wait. This is the other thing I'm kind of confused about, is like I've unlocked a few of these things before, but then I've like, do you have to just sit here and shoot them like endlessly? Yeah, I guess so.
Wow, it really does take a while.
It's like, is this really doing anything? I guess it is. Yeah. Is it free now? Oh, I'm having a vision.
Uh-oh.
I keep flirting with my companion, Sarah.
Oh, good. Girl, you got that ass on you. Looks good.
Show me that tuchus, woman. She's looking good.
But yeah, Tuffy, I would love to do the Last Stand media vinyl. We need it requires an extensive amount of work, because we wouldn't just put like the current MP3s of the songs on a vinyl. We would need Ramon to do some stuff. So it would be a pretty significant investment for us.
I guess I got to go back to now that we were saying, going back to the Constellation base.
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
Well, why do you do that? Chris Winslow says, Colin, I know you've no thanks in the past, but you should check out the 2 new tracks from Sublime. Brad's son is the singer now, and it's great for real.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like Sublime. I like the self. I mean, I think the self-titled record is like, people always talk about 40 Ounces to Freedom, which is a great album too, but the self-titled album is an absolute classic. It's just, Bradley Nowell's been dead for 30 years. It's not and he was the singer-songwriter. It's not like there are certain exceptions, like when Alice in Chains, like when Lane Staley died, like Lane Staley was not the songwriter. It's kind of a different vibe, like Jerry Cantrell is the writer of the songs. So like them continuing, him even starting to sing those songs, and he sings on a lot of Alice in Chains songs anyway, but I think they're. It's why I was making fun of Linkin Park. Like, I still can't believe. Like, I can't believe it. I can't believe how bad it is, and that people are like into it. You like it though, right?
I'm not saying it is as good, but I thought the new album was good. I liked it.
Oh, I don't know anything about the new album. I don't want to speak to that. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Hearing her sing Chester's parts is really comical, in my opinion. It's like, this is garbage. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or contrary or whatever. I was a Linkin Park fan. I loved Hybrid Theory. I loved Meteora. I was in high school and in college when those came out. You can imagine that those were big albums for people my age. And I know people like Minutes to Midnight and all that. I never listened to any of that shit. But I heard some of this stuff where I'm like, dude, you know, Points of Authority or Paper Cut or whatever. I'm like, this is trash. I can't believe that you're doing. It would be cool if they just were like, we're gonna play new music. We're a new band.
No, I can't.
Made a new album.
No money in that.
No, well, I think there would have been something in it.
Yeah.
They would have just not gotten maybe the accolades that they received otherwise.
Deathshoot says, help us, marathon queue times get longer every day. I can answer this one. I haven't noticed the queue times being different at all. I just noticed that, I mean, I am leveling up, that I'm getting my ass beat way more often. And
Ass beat.
particularly Cryo is getting, which I wasn't in the first weekend of Cryo, but Cryo is a nightmare. Cryo is an absolute nightmare now. But yeah, I mean, I think I would expect when season 2 hits of Marathon, we're going to see some changes. I mean, for better or for worse, we'll see, to make the game more accessible. I don't know what the right path is for them, but it's clear they need to do something. Regardless of how much hardcore people like it, they got to do something, or else the game's not gonna survive.
Yeah, I mean, it's not on a good trajectory.
No.
It's too bad. It looks like people really enjoy it, but I mean, it's just a dog-eat-dog world out there. I still think Sony would be kind of foolish to walk away from it.
Yeah.
Because at least they have something good, but they've invested so much money in it.
Dig in the wrong place.
You don't want to keep putting bad money, or good money after bad, rather.
Dr. John Stamos, MD, says, my sister moved to Texas and became a trad wife. Even Bluey is considered blasphemy.
Wow.
In a twist of irony, my niece was born on Halloween. Bluey? What are these conservative Christians doing?
Who do they like? Paw Patrol? Is they okay?
They're back to
They're
blue.
cops. My name is Dennis. I'm not here to hurt you.
Oh, good. I suppose.
Imagine my guy coming in to find you though and be like, "Holy shit!"
Since I checked
But you have to be like kind.
I'm just glad we found
You know,
unharmed.
you don't want to be unkind.
Vladimir and I were worried.
Someone said, you tell us, Dustin. Maybe this is the first attempt at rage bait? Sorry, I'm not in the conservative Christian camp, despite what you may think.
Yeah, a lot of people think you're like a deeply. I mean, you're Christian. I think you're. I don't know. Like, people just make assumptions about everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I've met Reformed, not Reformed, but extremely conservative Christians, both politically and,
Perhaps.
you know, like the no alcohol, no swearing, no rated R movies.
Teetotalers.
Yeah.
We waste time. We should
Yeah,
and then we can talk.
it's always funny to me to read about you and like what people think about you, or just generally like. But also the idea that I'm like the only one that believes or says anything that I believe or say. It's like, if you say so. Let's see. That might be a good pistol. I'll take it. I don't know.
Our Minecraft Christian server is too much for them. Christian Minecraft server, dude.
Is there such a thing? Probably.
Oh yeah, that's like been a meme, the joke about the Christian Minecraft servers.
these guys are like weaklings.
Again, we are triumphant.
We have a 1999 super chat.
Wow,
with
thank you
an
for that.
alternative opinion from James.
Always worth
He
checking.
says,
Never know
have
what
been
you might find in
mainlining the
pockets.
Starfield story on my new PS5 Pro and OLED. I'm 15 hours in and I'm loving it. I find it super immersive to play without subtitles. I've had no game crashes either. I hope you end up liking it, Colin.
Thank you. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I will say that like I've heard people complaining about the crashing thing, and I've had the game crash one time. I'm not saying that's not nothing. That sucks. I lost 10 minutes of progress, but you can set like I think the settings are like the game saves every 5 minutes. It saves when you go indoors. It saves so it knows that it's unstable and it's trying to help you in that regard. So I'm not so upset about that. But I'm sorry that other people are experiencing that. That's surprising. I don't know about I don't know. There's just so many options. It's like, should I even bother doing this? Do I really need to be mining? Do I really need to be collecting things? To what end?
Yeah.
I don't have the full picture yet.
Daddy T says, who's hotter, Dennis Starfield or Jerry Moriarty and Daisy Dukes?
My dad's got it going on, man,
Yeah, your dad, I mean, that's a man right there.
Yeah, he's a man. That's a real man. Not like me.
More man than you and I combined, really.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't want to bring you into this, but definitely more of a man than me.
Oh, yeah. I have no problem with that.
Rhubarb boom pop. Synthamete. Oh yeah, see, he's injured. This is what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I like this.
Oh, shit!
He suicided. Suicide bombed himself. Watch out, he's in Hamas! And then he blows himself up. Let's see. Look at this knife. It's nice.
Oh.
Fuck some people up with that.
Big Marshmallow says, wish me luck, boys. I'm proposing this weekend.
Oh, big deal.
Hell yeah.
Love that. Good for you, my friend.
Best of luck. Hopefully she says yes. I've always wanted to witness in person, preferably on a large scale, because small scale would be too awkward. I couldn't handle it.
Right.
But like the baseball game proposal.
Yeah, that's so rough. I'm not crazy I hate watching that kind of thing. I like fights and arguments and stuff, but that sort of personal destruction, the woman the big thing to me is how can you be so disconnected from each other?
Yeah. When I proposed, there was no worry. There's no concern about Holly saying no. It was okay, I already know this is locked in.
Yeah, to me, I mean, Micah knew it was coming mostly because she designed her ring, so
right.
She didn't know when I was going to pop the question or whatever, and I did it the best I could to make it interesting and stuff. But that was the whole thing. Was she understood, because I'm a very practical person. I do consider myself a very practical person, and I was like, listen, this is a very expensive investment, and you should like it. I shouldn't present you with something, ask you to spend the rest of my life with you, with me, and here's this $10,000 or $15,000 thing that I picked out. Are you out of your mind? You have to design it. You have to be the one to sign off on it. It's going to be on your hand. You have to wear it. You have to show it off. Just try to be a little more practical, But that kind of blows the surprise. But I felt good about that because I was like, I don't want to buy you something. It's like buying a car and then it loses all of its value. It's I can't just return it if you don't like it, and I want to know you really like it. It's important.
Yeah.
So she understood. And I think she was appreciative. I think it was probably pretty exciting. I mean, who wouldn't want to marry me?
Well,
had my share of suitors in the day.
A fine suitor here and there.
I've had some lady callers every now and again. We got to bring back calling people callers.
A caller, right?
Oh, Jonathan came and called on you today. You know, that kind of thing. We got to bring that back.
Got another one.
Frostbite Slash. I was immediately gonna make fun of him. I won't. I will in a moment, though. Have you gentlemen seen the new PS5 menu and store UI that is in beta testing? Thoughts? Watch Sacred Symbols.
I know you got to be on. You got to watch the show. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing the show for?
What are we doing? Talk all about it. But jokes aside, we have seen it. I can't tell you what I think about it, but because I haven't. It's interesting. There's something new, but whether or not it's a good change is yet to be seen. I'm perfectly happy with the PS5 UI, so I don't know if it really needs changed, but I'm open to it.
Yeah, I'm fine. I think the PS5 is awesome. I'm really satisfied with the PS5. That was one of the things that I was talking about with Tom was on his show. Is I was like, the problem is that I feel like either people are satisfied or they want more out of the PS5. They don't want the next thing. And the PS5 is just a snappy little machine, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
I use it every day. Every single day of my life. My sad, pathetic life.
I believe this next person's name is Wilkin Tilkin Stephen Hawken, but there's no vowels.
Walking, talking, Stephen Hawking.
Walking, talking. I like Wilkin Tilkin.
I'm gonna let that one go. Jesus Christ.
He says, Colin, I played this game for way longer than I should have, hoping it would, quote, get better. It did not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna get better, but it's fine. The idea that this was gonna be like a game of like, do you remember like the hype for this game?
Oh yeah.
This is not even in the probably top 100 games that have come out this generation. That's like how much of a miss it is. We're like, this is the game of the generation. This game will define Xbox. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of does define Xbox, doesn't it?
Colin, you're just mad you didn't get your signed Asha card and merch.
Now you're lighting me up.
Hold on, do we need the full screen for this? Here's the full screen.
What is going on with this?
Same playbook.
I mean, why wouldn't you? If you were Microsoft, why wouldn't you just lean into it and take advantage of these people? They're hapless. I'm sorry. Like, it's so the level of soft buying off that's happening in front of everyone's eyes is crazy. Like that, you would get something like that and then showcase it in this era of decentralization, in this era like people, they treasure their internal relationships more than they treasure this association. And I've been on both sides, so I know what both sides are like. Everyone has relationships, right? Everyone has people they like at these companies. Everyone forms real friendships with some of these people. I have. You have to. It's like deniability is not even a worry for them. I guess that's the weird part. Is, in other words, I'm not saying that these people are doing anything wrong per se. I'm saying that you're giving people an opportunity to question you and your ethics and your ability to do the job fairly, however you might quantify the job. And so I just don't know in this, especially in this era, like I understand more media journalists having that relationship. Here's the thing, we unbox it, we put it on our website, we make a video about it. I've been there. Like, but when you're an independent creator, it's like capital I independent. And I don't understand. And I got to say, man, and this is the thing I really want to tell some of these people, because I've been on both sides. There's something very peaceful about being outside. When you're outside and you're eager, you want to be in. Then you start getting games early. Then you start getting all the swag. Then you start getting all these different things, right? And then you get out of it again and you're like, actually, this is kind of peaceful. I don't have to chase the embargo. I don't have to be in these email threads. I don't have to worry. And because I've said this a million times, they have codes for all of you. You're just not getting them because you're not important enough for them. And they're going to lie to you and say like, oh, we don't have any or we can't accommodate you. This happens to you, Dustin.
Yeah.
Right? When you ask for things every once in a while. And I'm like, I don't want to play that game. I don't have to. I don't need to. And then I can just play along with everyone else. And then the expectations are set differently.
That's key though, Colin.
I'm sorry?
That's key though. You don't have to. Colin Moriarty doesn't need to do that. Right.
But I would argue, see, this is the catch-22 of the whole situation. If you do need to do that, if you are an access journalist or access media person, then understand that people aren't there for you. This is a very let me give you an example. Like when IGN reviews something, no one ever treats it as it should be treated, which is a shit ton of people, hundreds, if not thousands of people over time have given IGN reviews, like scored things on IGN. It's an endorsement, but people just want to know what IGN gave it. Because they don't give a shit about what you think. They want to graft the IGN on it. That was the way it was when I used to give reviews there back in the day, often. So I just feel like I wouldn't want to be in that situation. But you're right. Like I don't need to do it because I'm where I am in my career. But I would argue that neither do a lot of those people.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to. I like some of these people, so I don't want to like be a dick. You know, I don't want to call it out. And then people will be like, "Oh, here's you at dinner with Shuhei Yoshida 12 years ago or something." I'd be like, "Okay, fair enough." You know, I just think it's so you're being used. Don't you understand that? Are you stupid? Like when you're getting a thing with Asha's signature on it and you're being used. And they know that you're going to couch your conversation moving forward. That's it. There's nothing to really rant about. It just kind of sucks. You know, that people, and that's Xbox's only hope, really. I mean, again, people can listen to my conversation with Tom. We talk a lot about it. Is like they really don't have much hope. Like the machine they're making doesn't really make any sense. The idea of putting Steam on it makes no sense. Like all of these different things. So they have to, I guess, find some sort of advantage. And it's that they have like this group of zealots that will do all of this free marketing for them. And when people tell us that we're exactly the same, I'm like, you're out of your mind. Like you're out of your mind. No one who listens to these shows thinks that we're the same. They can't be. When people are like, look at what's going on with Marathon and Bungie. And I'm like, you mean like you can go listen to when Bungie was acquired by Sony and listen to what I said about it. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think there are levels to it, Colin. And I know that you're not speaking on this specifically, but like, for me, the reason why I've requested codes for my YouTube channel is that because I see this comment quite a bit, despite being on the #1 PlayStation Plot podcast, that does not grant me an immediate audience on my own. It grants me some immediate audience. It grants me a huge advantage, certainly. But it's not like I'm immediately going to get 30 to 50K views on every video. More like 3 to 5K on my better videos. So the early access for a game to be at embargo is for audience building for me. Now, I said there was levels to this. Oh wait, I didn't put you back on the game. There we go.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to. I mean, I'm just getting out of this area. So.
Yeah. When the difference in this situation, in my opinion, is that it's like, first of all, how many times has Xbox tried to sell people on a project where it's like, oh, no, Xbox Scorpio is going to solve all of our problems. Oh, no, this, whatever the last, the Series X, the One X, all these projects. Now they're doing it again, which is like, okay, whatever. But to when you're at the point where you're like, the swag for the project, for the company that's failing, that's when it's like, okay.
I think it is important that
that's many layers beyond, or levels, I should say, of the access level. I kind of feel weird, like, no company has ever offered me this, and I guess some people would say it's copium because it's like, well, you would just want that. You mentioned that earlier, Colin, is like, getting the swag bag sent to you in the mail is a little odd to me. I don't hate it, but I don't know. It feels a little bit like free stuff. Please say nice things.
I mean, of course, and they will.
Yeah,
they'll make the types of people that got that thing and tweeted about it are exactly the marks that led Xbox down the primrose path that they're on to begin with. This is why I was saying that I am praying. I'm not a religious man, right? But I am praying that they go back to some sort of exclusivity. Like, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't know that they'll do it, but like, I want it because I want to. I am going to make a video. I'm telling you, if that happens, I am going to make a video about all of these fucking people. It's going to happen. And I'm going to have Lockmore mine all of their videos and their social media and all that stuff. And we're going to show exactly the level of buy-in that these people have on their brand. Incomparable to anything going on the PlayStation side. Anything. Not only me, but others. Like, it is what it is. It's not a partisan or fanboy thing to observe. Like, I see what time I've been doing this for 24 years. There's nothing like it that I've ever seen. Like, the amount of capture that brand has over its creator base is sad. And you would think they were like a great brand, and it's not. I'm sorry. So that's the weirdest part of all. But the exclusive thing, man, like, I want them to turn around and do something. I want it so bad. Like, I'm telling you, I want it so bad. I fear they're probably not going to do it. I don't know if you can really put the genie back in the bottle with that, but it's going to be awesome. You know? So I'm hoping.
I feel like, I don't know, the swag thing is tough. Not tough, but it's like, I mean, you and I both, I've gotten swag at events that both the general public can get, and a few things that were like, oh, you went to the behind closed doors meeting. For example, not the Cyberpunk chair, but the Cyberpunk jacket at that E3. I have the Cyberpunk jacket. It's actually a sick jacket. Didn't change any of the things I said about when that game came out and was broken as fuck. But I've also gotten swag for like Bleeding Edge, the free-to-play. It's like, do you think that really changed it? I'm sure it would for some people.
Getting the hand sign thing from Asha, dude,
it's different. It's a layer. It's another level, dude.
The masthead that they made for her Twitter account they gave her and she put up is the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I think she even realized that because she got rid of it.
Yeah.
You like a lot of, I don't know. I don't want to be mean and like call out individual people. It's just these people are like ridiculous. They are wafflers. They have no constitution for this space. They can't stick by an opinion and they won't be wrong about. I'm wrong about things, but I'm consistent. You know? So the exclusive thing about like, this is the direction, exclusives are going away and all of the rest, it's like, you better fucking hope so. Because otherwise I'm going to make a video. And finally, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what all of you guys are about. Free marketing. It's just, it's so it's fucking cringy, man. It's cringy as fuck. So we have to wait and see how it all plays out. But if like Gears E-Day or whatever is announced and it's like, we're going back to exclusivity, I'm like, yes! And then the video is on.
I'm going to skip ahead on a super chat that's relevant right now.
Okay.
Someone paid money to push back in a lightly... Oh, I'll let you decide whether you think it's nice or not. From Brox. Colin talking about the swag and creators taking benefit of it has big ivory tower energy. Not everyone has the privilege of thousands of paying patrons.
No, not everyone does have the luxury of that. I must be pretty good. That's why people are always... I always love it when, like, Colin's a loser. He never leaves his house. And all he does is play on PlayStation. And I'm like, that's so interesting. I have all these detriments. How come I'm doing so much better than you? What's your excuse? Interesting. So when people say that, it's like ivory tower stuff. It's like, you think that shit just, you think I just have this audience? Do you have any idea how much I've cultivated my audience? Be better. I know I'm good at this. Like, you just have to be better at it. If it's so easy and so, then beat me. Physically, you can beat me physically if you want, but beat me on, you know, beat me in the marketplace. It's like, yeah, so I don't need it. I've said that I don't know his content, but I just know because I know he's always really late on stuff. Is that guy Angry Joe I bring up sometimes, where it's like he can come out with reviews like mega late because people like him. If you want to be that, I guess be someone wants to like, and that's exactly what I was saying earlier about, like, yeah, getting access is maybe important and key to get going. But if you need that access 5, 10, 15 years into your career, that might be a you problem, because I don't need it. In fact, when I eschewed access, I even got bigger. So,
Lockmort has a super chat. Lockmort, please stop paying us.
I know.
It's our job to pay you. He says, let's make the video. I'm sick of these frauds. Oh.
I am sick of them too. And if you want to do it, Locke, start gathering the data. Start gathering the information. Because there's about a half dozen people that I'm going to fucking light up. I say this sometimes. It's like, not only have I forgotten more about video games than any of those people know, but they project and pretend that everyone's like them. And they make assumptions about everyone based on, it's like, well, everyone must do this. It's like, no, just you. Just you.
Brox, who had the Ivory Tower comment, super chatted again. He said, no, but why shit talk about other people?
I'm not too much of a shit talker, but I will say this. I don't think you can ignore...
If you're searching, then make it quick.
Let's go back full screen. I don't think you can ignore the trends, the tidal forces, let's call them, of whatever's rotating around or revolving around the games industry and how it pulls on things. And keeping quiet is kind of complicity in a system that is obviously corrupt in some way. Or at the very least, you would understand why people would think it was corrupt. That's the whole point I'm making. Is like, you would think you would be more concerned about this. My exposure to people just on social media is, it makes it obvious the kind of content they do, the kind of culture that they exist in, and the kind of people that draw towards them. And I think it's sad and fucked up. And I also think it's kind of bad for Xbox. Like, I think these people have been bad for the brand. That's what's so ironic about it. It's like, how have these people been good for you? Look at what's happened. These people have gotten a voice and your brand has crumbled. How can you possibly believe that this has worked for you? Your brand has never been more irrelevant in the gaming space. Maybe you would try something different, but they don't know how to do it. And someone internally at the marketing team, I mean, this Asha woman doesn't know anything, right? I'm not saying that that's good or bad. She has a skill set and she's going to do what she does, but she's being supplied with that information. You think she knows who Colt Eastwood is? Someone on is like, oh no, this is an important person in our ecosystem. You got to pay attention to what this person's saying. You got to cater to this person. Sure, the more this person has spoken, the worse your brand has become, but you nonetheless have to. Doesn't make any sense. So have I had advantages? Yes. But I worked for those advantages and I stuck around. Do you have any idea how many people wash out of all these different positions? I didn't. Because I cared and I wanted to, and I made. And by the way, I've been blacklisted by a lot of these companies. We just started talking to Sony again for the first time in years, and it's only for interviews. So I've played by I'm asking everyone to play by the rules I've already played by. I've already shown that I'm willing to play by them. And early in Sacred Symbols, when we would get codes, our show is several times bigger now. So it's just something to consider. being on the outside. Back to
Well. Okay.
What, did I say too much or something? I don't know.
No. I was just making sure you got it all out.
Well,
Get it all out, boy.
how do I get out of here?
Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of super chats. Some of them. Let's scroll back down. We'll get it. We'll go back to where we were. Trent Miller says, I missed last week's stream because I was watching the Artemis lunar flyby.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was basically watching that 24/7. Colin, how exciting is it that we're going back to the moon to stay?
Extremely exciting. I mean, it's incredibly exciting. I talked about this a great deal on Sacred last week, I want to say. Was it Sacred or was it some other show? I don't know. Where I was saying this is the zenith of humanity. This is like what we can do. Do you have any idea how amazing it is? The interdisciplinary action that is required, the execution, the flawlessness. Nothing can really go wrong in a major way or you're done. You know? Like, you're done. Like, there's no coming back. You're going to die in the vacuum of space. These are brave explorers and amazing, intrepid people. And I'm so glad that we're going back. And we should have been on the moon decades ago. So that we're doing that now. The next Artemis, I think, is another experimental thing. But then Artemis 4 will go to the surface. Dude, when they walk on the moon, can you imagine how exciting that's going to be? Come on.
Oh, yeah. Someone in the chat said it would be cool if Dustin wore a cowboy hat.
That would be kind of cool.
It would be... I don't have a cowboy hat to wear. Fast travel. Space crab. Nicholas
Should I warm up
says,
the engines?
love all the media content and supporting. I was expecting Last Stand Media, but then just love all the media content. Just wanted to say, Hades 2, Pragmata, Saint Slayer, Saros, all in April. But where are the games?
We're in a perpetual, unending golden era. Don't know what else to say. Because imagine you have these waves of games that come out like they are now, and you can only play one or two of them. And so constantly they're stacking behind you. And now a lot of people call this their backlog, which I appreciate. I don't chronicle my backlog. The point is that you have an infinite number of games stacking up, basically. Like, you just do not have to buy, a full price game ever again. Ever. There's just simply no way that you've played everything that you wanted to play. So people are, it's so funny. Like, you just don't like video games. It's okay. It's okay. Or you're not as excited about them as you thought, or you're in or out and you're looking for very specific things. But there are more games to play now, and I don't mean from a volume perspective, just good, great, amazing games than ever. You just have to go and look for them. And unfortunately, there's a lot of garbage out there, but there's something for everyone. It's so different than it used to be in terms of just volume of games and not. I remember the doldrums of the release schedule. I remember it so well, dude. Like, people like having these calendars on IGN and other websites of things, and there would be weeks and even over the summer, a couple of months where there's nothing at all. And so I just think we're obviously we're in a golden era of games.
You just landed here. You're already taking off?
No, I went back to my ship. I was leaving the place. I have to go in. I wanted to get out just to see if there anything else was around on the map.
Cool. Welter. Colin, I have a lot of hours in Starfield. Highly recommend sticking to faction and main quests. Of course, Explore 2. Love the show, boys.
Stop telling me how to play. Thank you for writing in. Everyone has different advice, you know? Like, what am I supposed to do with the advice that you're giving me?
Yeah. Here's one for me. Brox says, shout out to Dustin for bringing to my attention a random top 20 video game stories video by replying to a tweet. I think it's an absolute excellent list with many deep cuts that I appreciate and agreed with. Brox, that would be Max Darrett, who is an acquaintance of mine. I wouldn't call him a friend, only just because we haven't talked very much outside of a few DMs, but he is a YouTuber. He's also on Patreon. And I highly recommend his content. His video, I think it's called The Most Profound Moment in Gaming, about Metal Gear Solid 2. Excellent video. Also has a lot of great Silent Hill related content. So, and yeah, that top 20 video game stories list video he did recently was very good. Made me want to play Xenogears. But I haven't.
Great game.
Haven't
It's classic. I got it for my for Christmas, 9th grade. Very old. Very old. All right. Going
Plasma
back to the
Snake
lodge. I'm sorry, go ahead.
says San Andreas wasn't even the city, it was the state.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded
The rage baiting Colin, don't give in. Don't give in.
I can't.
Thank you, Plasma Snake. But you failed. Mission failed. We'll get him next time, boys.
I'm jealous.
Next time.
Tried following up on
We'll
some
get them
leads
next
myself,
time.
but came back empty-handed. They could be anywhere, can't they?
Guy looks like a fucking idiot with that hat on.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a cloud car pilot from Empire Strikes Back. Very obscure reference.
I wasn't aware we were competing, but game on.
Oh no,
Game
don't you
on.
two start. We're supposed to be working together, not competing.
Look at how she's looking at you with love
I
in her
know.
eyes.
I know. She wants to fuck.
Pushes us
Oh,
to
yeah.
be at our best.
Or causes nothing but arguments.
Arguments which then breed distrust. Noel is right, Mateo.
Well, I suppose there was that one time, and then the other. What do you think? A little competition can't be that.
We're making a
bad.
super weapon. I like how they say that. Like, we don't even know what we're making. It's like, yeah, you don't.
Just making the mother of all nuclear bombs. Space magic.
I'm the villain in this story.
You're spending too much time with Walter, Mateo. He's turning our adorable.
You guys are all talking too much. Can I play?
Sides, but I agree
Goodness.
with Mateo.
You guys hear that?
I find
Yeah.
that a little
Someone's going nuts outside.
Yeah.
Need to push themselves to achieve their goals.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in the debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together.
Pull something together later. Who knows?
The video app has such an aggressive gain control. Normally it's not a problem, but when you're not talking for an extended time, it starts to like creep up the volume.
Oh,
Turn it-
interesting.
I could turn it off, but I think it made you really quiet. Let me turning it off. Do I need to boost Colin up now?
He looks like someone.
You sound alright.
Who is it?
Be careful.
Yeah. Well, no. If you cover. Yeah. No. Never mind. Never mind.
I feel
Careful.
Careful now. Careful now.
Never. Well, because I wasn't even going to insult anyone. You know, like
Right.
it was just. It wasn't. It's not like he's an ugly-looking person. Looks like Clarence Thomas. No, he does.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at these beautiful alien weeping trees they have here, huh? So pretty.
Listen, guys. I turned off the audio, the auto volume. It's good now.
Nova Phoenix said it. Is that King David from the Iron Lords? That's kind of who I thought he looked like a little bit.
Oh.
I didn't
I can
want
see it.
to.
You know what?
Especially if you like. Let's go back and look.
The gain control was good. I'm turning it back on.
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
I mean, it kind of like I was covering his like mouth a little bit. I mean, he's obviously not bald too, I guess, like that, but kind of does look like him a little bit, doesn't it?
I can see it. I see it.
That's funny. All right, so someone else said it. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right.
Zanfair says, hey guys, what's your history with the Fable series, and are you interested in the new one? I've been replaying the first game and loving it. I played Fable on the Xbox, and I liked it at the time. I don't remember it very much at this point. I think I played a tiny bit of Fable 2, wasn't really all that into it. Never played Fable 3. And I'm interested in the new Fable. I'm open to it. Can't say I'm excited, but I'm definitely probably going to give it a shot when it comes out.
I've never played Fable. I could care less about that game, to be honest. Fable always looked corny to me. I know people really enjoyed it, especially Fable 3, I guess, was the one everyone really liked, and 2. But it always kind of looked corny to me, and I wasn't really into it. Like very high fantasy. Ugh. But the new Fable, I have no interest in at all. I'm not gonna play it. But yeah, I'm sure Dustin will play it. I'm sure we'll have others play it in the family too.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you. I just got it in the nick of time. The mute.
Me and Brandon, anytime one of us sneezes, we go, bless you, thank you. And the guy that blesses him, he says bless you and thank you to himself. Bless you, thank you.
That's good shit. Bless you, thank you. So what are all these? Investigate brownouts in the well. Let's see what
Interesting. Some people in chat they're asking if you've crashed the game yet this stream, and there's been no crashes, and you said you only had one, but it seems to be some people are having tons of crashes.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It was like I don't know what anyone's talking about with that, but I believe you, but it's not a thing I've experienced.
Yeah. Cyanide says, I'd love a Battlestar Galactica game in the style of Starfield. What TV/film IP and game engine concoction would you like to see?
TV, film IP, and game engine concoction. I don't really know. I kind of want these things to be separate. I've said that before. I mean, obviously there's things that can go in and out. We're going to get The Expanse. I think that's coming out this year, right? The game?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Osiris something or another. It's supposed to be pretty interesting. I could deal with that. It did The Last of Us crossed over pretty well, which I thought was less well in the second season, let's be honest. And the more time it goes on with that, you and I both reflected on this. I'm like, what were they doing with the casting?
What were they doing? Yeah.
Like, it didn't bother me that much in the first season. It didn't. But, like, it just bothers me now.
Well, yeah, and the way they wrote Ellie made it worse.
Yeah. Indeed.
Making a game from a movie or TV, but with what engine? I don't know.
I don't know, man. Can't do it.
John Wick game, but you make it look like the original Max Payne. So it's like, PlayStation 2 era. Could be kind of cool.
I can't get there. I don't have enough. This is what I'm talking about. It's like I can't travel to this part of the system, or the system, I guess, because maybe I have to get closer. Can I just fly to the system?
I don't know how to say this name. Mace in face? Mason face? Just supporting you and also making sure you know I love when Tom from Moore's Law is Dead is on. Hello from an American in Poland, by the way.
Oh. We love our Polish listeners. Yeah, it's funny you bring him up. Yeah, he'll be back on soon. I mean, I think Tom will be on more often moving forward as the hardware stuff kicks up, because we'll need that expertise. But yeah, good to do his show. I think that'll go live this week, so people can look forward to that as well. I see here, compensated anarchist. I'm going to get a colonoscopy. I'm very afraid. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
I've gotten multiple colonoscopies in my life.
I can't help but think of, there's the scene from The Office where Michael calls in Oscar. He's like, I'm having a colonoscopy. He like basically is like, how do I make this as pleasurable as possible?
Yeah. It's so good. It's good to get a colonoscopy. They're safe and they're effective, and you'll have hopefully a clean bill of health, and you'll feel better afterwards. I've gotten endoscopies too, and I've been so fucked up afterwards. Not in a painful way. Like, the drugs don't agree with me. Like, I get really fucked up on like whatever they give you. Where like one time I went when I was in California to get a colonoscopy, and they had to wheelchair me out.
Oh.
I'm like, they're like, you gotta go. Like, I was like, you know, they have like a little bed, like you stay for a little while, and then they're like, all right, it's like, you gotta go. And I'm like, dude, I can't move. And they're like, they wheeled me out.
Kicked you in the street. The other homeless people.
And yeah, so Marky Mark says the prep is indeed the worst part. That is the worst part. That is by far the worst part. The process is not. It literally, I remember my mom telling me this, where there'll be like, they'll start counting down, and then you'll like literally wake up. And that is what happens. It'll be like, all right, 10, 9, 8, and then like you wait, and then it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird. Very weird shit.
I went out for my wisdom teeth, and that's the only time. Okay, let's scroll back down. ZY says, as someone who loves Starfield, it's funny to see this side of someone who isn't into it. Like, I enjoy it, but I can't disagree with your points. Haha.
I don't think it's bad. I just think it's boring. There's too much menu work. There's too much travel. I know that sounds crazy, but I think the game would have been like, even just being in like one system where you can like really go anywhere and do like go to the moons and go to like the big maps, and there's like, well, I think that would have actually been a lot cooler than like traveling from system to system to system to system to system. It's like it's like Mass Effect level, like Mass Effect 1 level, where it's like, oh, I land on this planet, there's a few things to do, maybe there's a little outpost. So I want to continue with it and try to see more of it, and it's a popular game. I want to try to understand better what people really like about it, but I'm a big space guy, so that's going to keep, like, if this was something else, I don't even know what it could be other than space, because of the lack of interoperability between travel. Like, how would you travel like this if it wasn't in space? Are these enemies?
I have a theory about this game in that the concept sounded really cool, you know, Bethesda game in space, and it took them so long to build it that they were like, oh shit, this isn't fun, or this doesn't work quite like we thought, but it was too far into the project.
I think you're probably right. Yeah, like games are made, especially games like this, are made in pieces.
Yeah.
You put them together. And yeah, at some point they were like, you could tell from the way the game starts, like, it's awful. That is it reminds me a little bit of like Wolfenstein 1, another Bethesda game, funny enough. Not Bethesda games, but
yeah. Where
it's like, why is this so, like, who designed this? You almost wonder, like, what? No one was like, guys, this isn't fun. This is, and I was thinking about like, not that it's that iconic, but I was saying like Fallout 3's opening, I think, is like really iconic, and even Skyrim's. You know, you're on the carriage and all the rest. Like, this is like really weak from that perspective. They obviously went for breadth over depth. I think that's probably a learning thing for them with the Elder Scrolls. I know this game obviously is literally responsible for them not having the Elder Scrolls done, but I wonder if it's figuratively also responsible. And what I mean by that is, I wonder if they learned a lot from this and they're like, we got to reduce some stuff. Like, we can't do this.
Yeah.
Like this again. And really, like, all of the work should have been into getting off this engine. But it's still what do they call it? Creation engine?
Yeah. Mr. Scorpio Ken says, Sarah Companion is the worst. Andrea is superb.
I'm just sticking with her because I want to travel. I want to travel alone, but like, there's a trophy that I was maybe thinking about trying to get, which is like marrying one of the characters or something like that. So because I've been with her the longest, I feel like I'm closest to just being able to do that, and that's why this guy's running away. And that's why I'm sticking with her.
Yeah. I was laughing because when you meleeed that person, they were like, ugh, as they fell over.
Master, I'm not gonna be able to unlock that.
There's a super chat for me from Jonathan. It says, Dustin, that Lego Mario is dope. I recommend the Lego Going Merry set also. Crazy how Colin predicted Starfield coming to PS5 years ago.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I think I said at the time that would come out at the same time, so I was technically wrong, but there was no way they weren't going to release this thing on other consoles eventually. It's like you can't sit on something this big and this expensive and have it on Game Pass where no one plays it. Because I remember us saying that is like a lot of people played it, but the achievements show that people bail out of this game.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, the Lego Mario, I like it. It looks really good in my set, but the Lego Going Merry, it's cool. I don't like that it's based off the live action version. And I like Legos, but I don't love them. So I'm good on that. Though I think it is a cool set, for sure. I'm not paying for it. Okay, who is next? Let's see. Albert Poolhalls are aware. I'm just reading it. Are aware of the Killzone Shadowfall comic collectibles that show a World War I aesthetic story. Should be a Killzone origin game. Could be first or third person. Take a look on Google. Really cool art.
Killzone is ripe for a remake, I think. I've said it a million times. Just based on the global geopolitical situation and having like these two disparate sides, like on Vectus, for instance, with a wall that goes all the way around the planet, it's fucking dope. I'm not the biggest Killzone fan. I just feel like that is the IP. If you were gonna reboot one of them, I love Resistance more, like in the moment, but I actually think Killzone's got more potential, and is a little more differentiated too.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. It's too bad. Killzone Shadowfall was really good. It's a really good game.
Dios Damocles says, you prefer headshots, instant kill enemies? You prefer headshots, instant kill enemies?
I prefer whatever's going to kill the enemy the quickest. If you're talking about this game, I can barely aim in this game, so.
Thank you for writing it. Brandon Shook says, thank you boys for providing entertainment during a slow day at the shop. You're very welcome.
You are welcome. You are very welcome. It's true.
All of us made it.
But you're a regular hero.
Torres did that. Mahoney said for us to go to grounds. There's a cave nearby we're going to hole up in until this is all over. Don't worry, I'll keep the civvies safe.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Why would the spacers?
I'm gonna eat your food.
Handicapped says, thoughts on Verbrell situation?
Vrabel.
Vrabel?
Yeah, that's the coach of the Patriots. So he was. People got. It's actually pretty interesting. There's a reporter in the NFL named Diana Rossini. Mike Vrabel is the coach of the Patriots. He used to be the coach of the Titans. He played for the Patriots for many years. They were caught. Like, I don't want to say caught because who really knows, but someone took pictures of them at a resort together, like holding hands and being kind of chummy with each other. They're both married, so there's that. I don't really like getting into that stuff because I feel like it's none of my business, and I really do feel that way. But it brings up this whole question on the ethics of, like, this woman covers the team and so on and so forth and gets all these scoops, and it seems like she's sleeping with the coach and all the rest. So it's an interesting story.
Sounds rough.
The big thing that I think is more interesting about it, though, is people. I love Pro Football Talk, Mike Florio, and he's covered it in depth, but a lot of people just won't cover the story, which is so shady. And I think that that's almost the bigger story. So anyway, Diana Rossini has been, New York Times owns The Athletic. That's where she works, and they're investigating her. And I assume I agree with the general consensus that there is no prayer that she can come back from this, even if nothing really happened. She just looks like a slutty journalist that sleeps with her sources, even if that's not the way it came off. And then there are these rumors and innuendo about things that might have happened in her past and stuff. So I don't know. I don't want to like shame her as a person. I want to shame her as a journalist. Those are two different things. And I think that the story's getting a little mixed up there because I care if people cheat on their spouses, but it's not my business. It's not like it's not for me to deal with. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
Someone in the chat asked me if I was getting a Saros review code. No. I have chosen not to request anything from Sony because of my status in Sacred Symbols, which was not asked. Colin didn't ask me to do that. But I know that a lot of the audience wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I don't. Part of me is like, I wish that I could have that kind of control. I really don't want control over people, but it's like, it would be cool if we all held the line. But since like Cog doesn't and Maddie doesn't, and Brad wants codes, and Gene obviously used to, Gene's not really with us anymore, but he would get codes and all of the rest. It's like, I don't know. Just let people do their thing. Everyone can make their own decisions for like what's best for them.
Yeah.
But for me, I mean, it's, I got to say, like, it makes us look good to not do that. I agree, but it's also kind of like a relief.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. It's like, I have no embargo pressure. It changes the way I play and interface with games in a major way. And I'm really grateful for it. I don't have to rush through things anymore. I can just play whatever I want, whenever I want. And I'm really grateful for that. Now, it would be different if I didn't live in that world for years and I knew that. If I didn't never lived in that world, then I would have never known that. And so that's what I would have wanted. The grass is always greener. But now that I've gotten the experience of both of them, I'm like, I'm totally fine with being on the outside. I have no... Sony and others have, I mean, I tell people like this, like some companies get the idea, but I still get messages from big publishers all the time. And I have to actively turn shit down all the time. So it's not a thing that's like a passive thing. It's like, oh, do you want this? It's like, I can't, I'm sorry. Do you want this? No, I can't, I'm sorry. Do you want to do this? Do you want this ad? Do you want that? It's like, no. So it's still a thing we have to deal with. But a lot of people have gotten the idea, which is good.
Right.
I had I didn't tell you this. I had a PR person reach out from an agency representing a VTuber that is a fan of ours.
Most likely
I won't say who,
in some unmarked grave.
but a fairly sizable VTuber, and they wanted to do Sacred Plus.
Dude, you should do it.
No, well, here's what I said is, and I wonder how you feel about this, is I was like, I'm like, I think that's a great idea. No clown makeup. Like, I want the person, you know? Like,
no.
not the VTuber. And they're like, no, that kind of breaks the spell kind of thing or whatever. And I'm like, but I want to talk about the business of it and like what it's like. I'm like, you have to be out of your mind to think that I'm going to talk to a cartoon.
Oh, dude, I think it'd be awesome.
Here's the other thing. And I think that you and I are probably going to be on the same page about this. Now, it could be wrong.
Okay.
I think our audience would destroy it.
Yeah.
And I told him that. I'm like, listen, clown makeup off, happy to do it. Clown makeup on, I don't think it's going to go well for you. I'm just being honest. You know, I like every once in a while I make a call where like the show doesn't go the way I wished it did.
Yeah.
When I had Stuttering Craig on to talk about the Real Game Awards, his like Game Awards alternative, the audience really didn't like that. And I was surprised by it because I'm like, we're not endorsing anything. It's like it's supposed to be a conversation, right?
Yeah.
And that showed me that there are kind of limitations. And I feel like I don't know if that's going to go good. I just don't. And I don't want to do, honestly, you can do it. I'm sure they'd have you do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to talk to some like fucking weird cartoon character. I think it's lame. Like, that's not my thing. I want to talk about the business of it, why it's big. Who are you? How did you get into this? How does it work? Right. How do you differentiate between your like? There's all sorts of interesting questions, but none of them want to break the illusion, which I understand.
Sure.
So
you have to tell me who it is after we're not live. I'm very curious, but I think it would be.
Captain,
I think okay. I'm with you and not with you in that.
I believe it's a good one.
I think it would be cool, and I wouldn't care if they were their VTuber self. But I agree that it may not be a positive experience. Most likely for the person.
Yeah, I don't want to. That's a good point. I don't want to do something that is going to hurt them. You know, that's kind of what I felt bad about with Stuttering Craig was I was like, I wasn't doing this for any other reason than to just talk about it. You know, but people, what's funny?
Someone said it's 100% the Faithful Sheriff. That would be awesome, but
it's not.
It's not the Faithful Sheriff.
Isn't that the guy that's kind of like ripping off that Peanut guy, though?
Yeah. Dude, that guy...
Are they friends?
I don't think so. Because that guy, to my understanding, used to be like Dr. Disrespect. Like he was doing I'm a Christian version of Dr. Disrespect, which is hilarious.
Wait, the same person?
Same guy, but he rebranded now.
It's not a bad grift. You know?
It's something.
Kind of have to poop. you want to take it over for a little while?
I could take it over. I'll try to do some super chats that aren't directed at you. But maybe the people paid, they want to hear both of us.
We're ready to depart.
Yeah. I'm gonna save and then I'll save and then we'll get back to it.
Or well, did you get my message about summon sign?
Oh yeah. So we have to be done in like the next hour.
Ish,
right?
yeah.
By the next hour.
Right? Yeah. I'm doing double duty today, everybody. I'm going on summon sign after this.
I'm about to do double duty myself.
Oh.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay. It's just this is like on what is it? Wayne's World when Garth is all by himself. I won't do the super chats because I know some of you paid and you want to hear Colin's take. So I'm going to read from the chat. Summon sign with Bradley Ellis. Yes. This is a one-on-one. Brad and Dustin. Power hour. Probably a few hours. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Doing a stream and a podcast in the same day isn't ideal, but that's okay. I have the stream. Well, I'm at this stream. Then we do summon sign. Got to edit a video as well for tomorrow. So busy day for me. Pokopia updates. I haven't really been playing. I'll be honest. Holly has been playing, and she's going hard in the paint on Pokopia. I did beat it. I got to the end, and I did some extra decorating and some extra Pokemon, but I have a lot of other games playing right now. So Pokopia is on the sidelines. Can you both talk about how hard Marathon has been lately? That's your sorted out. We will be talking about Marathon on it for sure. Will I ever go back to punching up? Maybe someday. I'd like to come back at least for some guest episodes, but it's at the same time that I have to take Holly to Pittsburgh for therapy when they record. So I am unavailable when they record. Any new anime I'm watching? No, I'm just watching the new episodes of One Piece right now. Did you get a code for Pragmata? No, I did not. And I'm not owed anything. I did request it. Heard nothing back. Filled out the form. Capcom. I'm 0 and 2 for Capcom this year. So some companies just don't. I don't know if it's the Last Stand Association or if I'm just too small on YouTube. That's probably it. And that's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Reviews are coming out for Pragmata and it's looking good. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks fantastic. I'm so excited to play it Friday. A little worried about getting a copy of it because I do want to buy the physical copy. I don't want to order it online because I don't want it to come late and then I'll just end up buying it digitally anyway. So hopefully I can get a review copy. I'll go out to Target Friday morning and find one. So Dragon Quest 7 updates, I beat it, man. I beat it quite a while ago. And the video of my impressions pretty much stands. Other than the final act of Dragon Quest 7, a little long in the tooth at that point. So it was a great game, though. I'm really glad I played it, and it made me a big fan of Dragon Quest. Most anticipated release this year? I don't know if there's like one game. I mean, I'm very, very excited. Pragmata is in the, like, I could do like a top 5. Pragmata is really high on the list. Of course, GTA and Onimusha. Lots of games. So, would you want codes for every game if Colin didn't mind? I am only requesting codes for games that I want to make content on for my channel. And the sacred, like I said, the PlayStation thing is just that I already know that some of the sacred audience might not like that I'm getting codes for certain things, and I respect that. And I just feel like if I'm the only one that's getting something for free from Sony on the show, that wouldn't be good. Not only, I mean, for me, but also for the show. And I wouldn't want to do anything that would hurt the show. So no codes from Sony. I would have liked to get review codes for Resident Evil and Pragmata and other stuff. Like I didn't get Dragon Quest. I requested that. Brad got it and I didn't. And again, I'm not owed anything, but it's just really helpful for me to not kill myself to get a video out, you know? Because like I'm going to do a video for Pragmata, but I'm going to get it on Friday, play as much as I can over the weekend and capture, record on Sunday to release it on Monday. And it's not fun. I mean, it is fun to be able to play a game, but it's like, you know, fuck any plans you have over the weekend in order to do the content. He's returned.
It's going to stink in there, I'll tell you that.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Boy.
Yeah, we've just been having a nice time talking about various things.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Been good.
So what are you what are you playing? What are you talking about today on Summon Side?
Well, one of the games, we've been talking so much about codes. One of the games is a game that is under embargo. So we'll be discussing that. We'll be talking about Marathon.
Under embargo. Mouse?
Cannot say. Well, actually, I think I can say at this point. But I'm going to err on the safe side.
Okay. It's fair enough.
So, I do think it's funny. I've noticed this, Colin. Yeah. Sometimes when you get a code, they're like, this is the date that you can say you're playing it on social media. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
I used to do that to promote the reviews and stuff.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know. I've always been like, if I'm playing something that I can't talk about, then I'm just not going to say anything about it unless, like right now, you asked me about it. So I'll say that. But I always feel like people are like, I'm playing something that I can't talk about yet.
I can't talk about it. Again, I get it. I was there and it was fun. At some point, that whole thing, I think I was over by in the PS3 era.
Right.
Where it was like, I'm playing this for review, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Not my style.
My favorite thing is when they're like, it's funny how PR people, even in like the first parties, but certainly the third parties, don't understand how the PlayStation Network works, you know? And they're like, hide your trophies when you're playing this game. And I'm like, dummies. The game won't show the trophies to anyone unless the trophies are published by you.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't matter. Like they have all these things because they don't want, the reason they do that is because they don't want to hurt the feelings of the people who they're holding codes away from. That might be on your friends list or whatever.
Sure.
But they're like, we don't want any spoilers from the trophies and stuff. I'm like, you guys publish the trophies. You publish the trophies. Don't you know that? Like your team, like third party random team X, you go into the SDK and publish them. That's when everyone will know they exist. That has nothing to do with me playing the game. It's just always so. You know what it reminds me of? I've said this before. I think this is so funny. Back in the Vita days, Square Enix, when I was at IGN, sent me Final Fantasy X on PS3 and on Vita, but they sent me it on Vita on disc. And I'm like, do you understand that we don't have like dev kits?
Oh,
like you have to send me like. They're like, oh no, we don't. I'm like, no one has them. Like, do you guys do you not know that? Like, you're like, have you sent this? How many people did you send this to? Like, no one can play this. You have to send it on. Do you ever get a Vita card with you? What you would get Vita games early is a Vita card, but it would have typed text on it. Have you ever seen those before?
No, never seen one.
And it was like back in the day, the GBA, the GBA carts you would get were like these fat, chunky Game Boy Advance or DS carts that you would put in from Nintendo. Yeah. So they would give you those, but like I thought that was so funny just because I was like, there is such a massive disconnect. You guys have no idea how the people are absorbing your games. You think we can plug in a Vita and download a package file from a disc? Like, what are you guys out of your, like, who told you that? I'll always remember that. It was a long time ago and it's somewhat inconsequential now, but it just showed me at the time, I'm like, you guys really don't know anything.
Yeah.
About how people interface with your games. Strange.
What are you feeling right now? Do you want to do more midfield or do you just want to do super chats?
Let's do both.
Okay. Let me put this back on here.
Oh, wrong controller. Oh no, this is the right controller. Why? There we go.
Here's a fun question from Nerf Ninja.
Yeah.
Top cartoon theme song. For me, it's DuckTales. For me, DuckTales slaps.
Yeah,
DuckTales is a good one.
DuckTales is a really good one. The G.I. Joe movie is probably the best for me. Fucking killer song. But what's a better, like, what's a one a little more accessible? I mean, everyone knows that song if you're from the 80s, but
Arthur. And
Arthur.
I say, hey,
hey,
what a wonderful kind of day.
The kind of day, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one.
With
each other.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
One I thought of. It doesn't count though. It's not a cartoon. But immediately when I think of TV themes for kids, I think of Reading Rainbow.
Oh yeah.
It's in a look, take a look. Oh, it's in a book, so take a look. The Reading Rainbow. That's so good.
And then they slow it down half speed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they. Oh, that's a. Yeah, that's good shit. Feeling that.
Very, very good. What does chat say? Inspector Gadget? I don't even remember that one.
That was the
yeah,
Inspector Gadget.
Yep.
That
was a good one. Okay.
Some of the Nicktoons, like Ren and Stimpy's instrumental, but that's a great one. What was Doug's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right.
That's a good one.
That's probably about the extent of it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant... They really phoned that one in.
Yeah.
Because they just kept saying it. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
Yeah.
Then there's a little verse like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. That's a good one. Animaniacs.
We are the Animaniacs. Yeah, that's a good one.
Anything else?
I'm looking. Well, we weren't including anime, but the Pokemon theme.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's an OG. That's a classic.
I assume that's
right
a
there.
Western one, though, right?
Yeah,
there has to
it
be
is a
different
Western.
one for
Dude, they have So with One Piece, of course, there was a 4Kids version, which was terrible, but they had the pirate rap. Some people are very nostalgic for the pirate rap. I think it's ass. Get out of
what
here
is
with
that?
pirate. For one, it's Don't Give It Up, Luffy. There's like a rap song that they did for the intro of One Piece when it was on 4Kids.
Oh,
It's horrible.
interesting. I think I'm actually not strong enough to do this yet. Let's see if I can go here. Alter. Oh, these are kind of both. Oh, I don't want to do space battles. No. It is kind of, the space battling is kind of cool in that, like, you have this, I was saying that on the show, I think, like, you have this power differential and you could, like, dump it in all the different things, like, dynamically. I think that's kind of neat. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight in the ship. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. What else is there? I feel like I might be missing something, but I'm sure I am. Looney Tunes has that little kind of cool sting. Ding, 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 ding. You know, like that, like orchestral kind of feel. I'm just going to do a random mission. Let's do this one. I probably can't even get to this one either. What's next?
What's next?
Anything?
For Yuki, this was from earlier, during your unhinged Xbox rant. Since everyone loves an unhinged Colin rant.
I love unhinged.
It says, "Love raw Colin. Some people need the shit talked about them."
Yeah, I just think these people are full of shit. Truly, I think they're totally full of shit. I think they need to be checked. And Lockhart said he has an enthusiasm to check them. It's not like he has anything better to do right now.
No.
You know?
What's he going to do? Play Crimson Desert another 100 hours? Lockmort, play a real game. It's called Marathon. Oh, but the player numbers. No. No.
The players don't like it enough. Power to the players. I can't go to this place yet. Let's see. Distilling confidence.
Brent Murray says old news, but you guys ever talked about Finn McKenty admitting that he never liked music and that it was all a grift? Seems like he moved on to AI now.
Yeah, I've heard people. I don't know him. You know him a lot better than me.
Yeah.
I like him. I have no problem with him. I just don't know what people say this about him, and I'm like, I don't know what you're even really talking about, if I'm being honest with you. But
yeah, this one's it's tough for me because Finn has been very good to me, and he even took a meeting with me and helped me with some of my YouTube channel stuff. I know a little bit about him leaving YouTube and saying he didn't like music. I haven't talked to him about this personally, and I haven't talked to him in months. I kind of wonder if that was something said out of anger because he really wanted to get out. I don't want to put words like he didn't mean it. I don't really know. So it's a little odd, but I know he wanted out of YouTube and wasn't passionate about it anymore. So yeah,
I think
that's all I have to really say. It's a tough one.
I think they're. Again, I can't speak to the way he went out or what he said about his content or whatever, but I do think that for people that are on the outside of content creation, it is hard to understand how and why you'd ever leave it.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember feeling that way. People even told me when I left IGN, it's you're crazy, you know? But sometimes it's just time to go and do something else or move on and try something else. And when you have this unconventional job that a lot of people feel like is both easy and that you're lucky to have, I think, and regardless of what discipline you're in, I think people have a real hard time absorbing that you might be done with it. Now, the idea of it being fake the entire time, this is what Adam Sessler has been doing, you know? And I'm like, first of all, I don't believe you. I don't want to say you're lying. I don't want to be that, but I don't believe you. That it was all an act, and it's you loved it. I knew you. You know? I went to these events with you, I spoke to you a lot, you didn't dislike it. You washed out, but it's not even your own fault. You just became kind of an asshole. And so people look for excuses to pretend like they were never in it at all. I don't know Finn nearly well enough to know what his angle is, but maybe don't take him so literally. Sometimes people say things out of the heat of the moment or some sort of feeling that they have or whatever, and I don't know. I don't know.
Stonehorn says half the Xbox fanboys are already begging to get exclusivity back. Yeah, some of them.
I know. I'm watching.
Nova
I'm
Phoenix
keeping an eye on you.
Says, did Colin download the Doom mission? It's free. The Doom mission in this game?
Like a expansion of some sort?
I have no idea.
I did buy the special edition, so I got the DLC, the expansions. That's the other thing is this O2 meter. In the corner. It's come on, dude. Just let me run.
Let him run.
Let me run. I gotta run. But I'm not allowed.
Death Metal in Your Face says, I'm about to bust.
About to buzz.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Oh, I'm about to buzz. Thank you for letting us know.
Some people are saying that the Doom thing is in the Creation Club.
Oh, I'm not messing with that.
I think I'm part of that.
So that's like a
club. I'm just kidding.
That's a that's user generated content, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. So it's not a Doom level. I mean. All right.
Okay.
Oh, persuade, my favorite thing. Let's see. Can we? Let's see if we can persuade.
Yeah. I can't really just let you.
Holy shit. All right.
You don't know what you're talking
Damn,
about.
he's going to be a tough one.
Look, I'd like to help, but
He's tweaking.
well, that's.
I got it.
Thank you. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you.
Nice guy.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Clean cut too.
Nothing to do with this. You got it?
You look fucking psychotic in this light, but
Mm.
All right, make it quick.
Starkey says, oh, I gotta scroll back down to get him. Would you do a super chat? Would you do a super chat a song in and reacts? Metal/rock. Music Mondays or something. I know there's
No.
YouTube rules, but they're fairly easy to follow. Nah, no copyrighted music. They get you like that.
no.
They get you quickly.
No way. That's not even an option. Sorry. I think that'd be fun. I'd like to show you guys music too, but I just can't. Rap Rock Monday?
Rap Rock Monday.
Is that what someone said? Did you guys just say Rap Rock Monday?
He said, wait.
That's unbelievable. We can. All right, so maybe we can do that. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Rap Metal Monday? It's unbelievable.
Can't do that, man. Sorry.
Can't do it.
That's what someone said.
Sorry, man.
A lot of people are saying that that guy that let you in looked like you.
Yeah, he kind of did. Maybe that's why I liked him a little bit.
Pure Platinum said, thank you for your donation.
Thank you for your donation.
Argonaut Rises says, since we were talking about space and all, what you guys think about Tim Burchett going to TMZ about aliens being real?
Saw that, Congressman.
Oh.
I mean, they are real. It's a matter of. That's what's so funny about this era is that basically we know that there is this anomalous shit we do not understand, and everyone's like, "Eh." That's what's. I don't know if it's aliens, but it's something. I still think it's time travel or like interdimensional shit. Maybe humans from the future. I mean, that's kind of been my theory for a while. Is like we're seeing them, like experimenting and doing stuff like that, and also the stuff in the oceans. The thing is that Jaffe's really into it, and so is my friend Mike Patelli. My whole thing is, I don't want to hear anymore. Show me. Until you have something to like say that's concrete. Something like here's an alien biologic, here's a ship, here's like real pictures or whatever. I don't want to hear it.
This only works if we both die.
I agree.
Otherwise, I'm just giving
I gotta bring something up. We were talking about music.
Please.
I'm working on a playlist, and it's not public. I don't even know if I'll make it public.
I mean, I want to.
I'm making the soundtrack of the summer, the White Boy Summer playlist.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see the icon is a picture of a man at a Pirates game.
Oh,
Shirtless with his gut out.
Hell yeah.
That's the White Boy Summer playlist.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
First song on White Boy Summer playlist, Layla by Eric Clapton.
Really? Oh, jeez. It's that kind of summer.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of White Boy Summer songs on here. I'm getting ready. It's in beta. The playlist. Got to work on it.
This was the difficult part, I think.
7-Eleven says it's pretty selfish to think we're the only ones in the universe. I don't think we're the only ones in the universe. There's just a lot of mitigating factors. We're definitely not. One of the funny things is like that you read about is rocketry. Like it is really difficult to get things off of this planet. If you live on a planet twice as massive, for instance, like you may never be able to get away from its escape velocity ever. Like the amount of fuel, you'd have to have rocket stage on top of rocket stage on top of rocket stage on top of rocket. You know what I mean? Like fuel carrying fuel carrying fuel carrying fuel in order to like get away. So like there are interesting things like that. To me, the biggest thing is space and time, of course. Space, important. If faster than light is really not possible, then it's entirely likely no one is meeting anyone anywhere. And then there's time. Like we've only been spacefaring for, what would you call it, 60 years now, 70 years? We've been beaming out evidence of our existence for 100 years. That's nothing. In fact, like if you're not within 100 light years of us, you would never even know. Even if you knew to look, even if you were pointing your radio telescope at the Earth and at on our solar system, you still wouldn't pick it up because it didn't happen yet. So like that's the reason I think a lot of people miss each other. It's not rare Earth, like that's a whole different theory. about the idea that like the chemical or the materials of life and all of the rest are so specific to Earth that it's highly unlikely that it happens very often. I don't believe that.
Someone said Ocean Avenue needs to be on the White Boy Summer playlist.
Oh, you love that song.
I completely agree. I just added it.
Yeah.
I just added it. It's good. What else is on here? Buddy Holly by Weezer. White Boy Summer.
That's interesting. I never listened to that song.
Now, controversial pick on here. The song Good Life by Kanye West. Am I allowed to listen to an old Kanye West song?
I thought he was like kind of back, right?
He's trying to be back, but it's not necessarily... In the US, he sold out his concerts. But apparently in Europe, he's banned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's banned. What else do I have on here? I have In the End by Linkin Park on the White Boy Summer playlist.
In the End? Why are you picking all these whack songs from these great bands?
Because this is White Boy Summer, dude. This is the hype up. These are the songs when you're out by the fire with the boys and you're 7 beers deep.
Sure.
That get you hyped. Cocaine Blues by Johnny Cash. Someone said Mr. Brightside. It's on there. It's already on there.
I saw that actually when you showed it. It was at the top, near the top.
Mr. Brightside. I got a Creed song on here, One Last Breath.
Oh, hell yeah. I love Creed. You know what? What I was listening to What's This Life For yesterday when I was working out, which is from their first record. God, what a song. What a song. Creed was awesome. I've never hated on Creed. Those first 3 records. So it was, what was it? My Own Prison, Human Clay, Weathered. Those albums are great. I never saw them. And they did tour occasionally. Like they toured. I remember when they came back in 2009, they toured. I should have saw them at that point. But they ruled, dude. I love Creed.
Someone says Dustin has no black friends confirmed. It's actually half true, but not by design.
Mike is your friend.
I was going to say Micah and Cog. But in Butler.
Oh, yeah.
The racial diversity, very, very low.
Not really there. Yeah.
Very,
I'm in one of the
low.
most racially diverse places in the entire country. Like it only in the very deep South is it more racially diverse than not even so racially. Like we have a lot of black people here. Micah always says that because she grew up in Western Massachusetts, where like she was a complete novelty. And when she first started coming here, and there's black people everywhere, she was like, we have like many of my neighbors are black in my neighborhood. She had never seen anything like that before, which I thought was so funny. You know, it goes to show you about like nature versus nurture. You know, obviously I'm white. I grew up white, but I grew up in very diverse places. So I was always surrounded by it. It was never a thing to me. But then you could be a black person from an undiverse place and have been accessed that diversity only later in life. Like I've said, my neighborhood now is like the most racially diverse place I've ever lived. It's also the nicest place maybe on Long Island is nicer, but you know, it's the nicest place I've lived as an adult for sure. And it's the most racially diverse, most interesting, most it's cool. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I don't have many black friends. It's true. I would like to, but it is what it is. Someone said got to throw some POD on there. That's a good point. Now,
love POD.
You go old school with
Southtown.
Southtown.
That's a rap metal classic.
I do like the radio friendly stuff though. The Youth of the Nation.
Oh, Youth of the Nation, same record. Yeah. Rock the Party was a great song. Alive, that's later. Satellite, later.
Yeah, Satellite.
What was the song in they did a song for Matrix 2.
You're right.
Sleeping Awake. That's a jam. Sleeping Awake's a jam.
Dude, boom. Here comes the boom.
Ha ha.
Oh,
how you like me now?
The main song that I couldn't remember the name of it is Alive. I feel so alive. That's a great song. Maybe that's the one for the White Boy Summer playlist.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I can't deny you. Feel so alive. I'll always remember that when I was in high school, the Elements of Southtown or whatever that first record was came out, and there was a person at my high school that was on the POD street team. This was in like '99 maybe, and they had cassette tapes of Southtown that they were handing out to people.
Oh,
and that's how I discovered them.
Now Nathan says this is all normie core. Nathan, it's the White Boy Summer playlist. Of course, that's the point. That is the point. These are the songs.
Put some Sleep Token on there.
These are the songs that get the white boys quirked up. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Didn't know that's what they were going for, but.
Oh, someone said "I Write Sins, Not Tragedies" got to be on there. That might be a good one.
I love that song too.
That's a good song. Though when it comes to Panic at the Disco, I gotta say, Pretty Odd is my favorite of their albums. In fact, I don't really like the rest of their music, but I really like Pretty Odd, and I like some of their first record. Now, someone said Metallica. I refrain from putting any Metallica or Iron Maiden on the White Boy Summer playlist. I love those songs, but I don't think it's appropriate for the vibe I'm going for.
I feel so alive. You know what I remember about that song though, that the Right Sins Not Tragedies or whatever, is that came out when I was in college, and my girlfriend at the time, I just remember this. She used to go work out really early in the morning, and then she would come back and I would be getting up for class or whatever, and she was like, I just heard a song that you're really gonna like. That's what I remembered. It was that she saw the video. Remember the music video for it where they're all like dressed up,
like
whatever.
burlesque.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
And she was right. I really did. That's the only album of theirs I know, though.
I chime in with the "Haven't you people ever heard of?" Yeah, it's a good song.
That song's awesome. Yeah, I love the bridge. In that song, they do it technically twice, so it's not so much of a bridge. But you know what I'm talking about? Like he really shows his vocal range.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to Paradise, Green Day.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's good shit.
I play a lot of those songs on drums all the time. I love Dookie.
Dookie, amazing.
I play a song I play on drums all the time is "A Many a Sleepest." Do you know that song from that record from Dookie? Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I probably do. Like if I heard it.
I saw my friends the other day.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't know. You know that's a great song.
Someone said "All American Rejects." Dude, I got "Move Along" on there. That is a quirked up white boy song right there. Is "Move Along."
Andy Cap says Offspring Smash. I play a ton of Offspring on drums too. Self-Esteem, good one. And Keep Them Separated. Come out and play.
I have someone said Fall Out Boy. I've got Sugar We're Going Down on there. I think I've got another one.
Sugar We're Going Down is on my drum playlist, and I have a really hard time with that song. It's very deceptive, you know, because there's really easy parts to it, and there's really quite complex parts to it. Changes a lot.
Dude, someone said Welcome to the Black Parade hits different after 7 beers. I bet it fucking does, dude.
Hell yes.
Ohio is for Lovers. I never really liked Hawthorne Heights that much. Paradise City, no. I fucking hate Guns N' Roses, guys.
Really?
I fucking cannot stand Axl Rose's voice.
I think they're overrated, but which is like blasphemy to some people, but
okay, so Jimmy World, Bleed American. I don't have Bleed American on there. I have the song Blister from Clarity. And I've got one of Colin's favorite joints, the Authority song.
Oh yeah. Doom da da. Oh wait, that's the one, right?
Yeah.
Doom da da doom da da doom da da doom da da. I love Jimmy Eat World. That's a band you and I share.
Oh, Jimmy Eat World's peak.
Like Bleed American, Clarity to an extent too, but Bleed American was a huge album for me when I was 12th grade, senior year, college, or freshman year in college. I love that album. And the song I play all the time is Sugar on the Asphalt.
That's the song Bleed American.
Yeah. Oh,
now,
Bleed American. That's good.
Someone said Pitbull. I'm not doing Pitbull, but you made me think of a different pop song that was popular when I was in, I think, junior high, called Replay. Do you know this song? Got my iPod stuck on replay. You know that one, Colin?
No, I don't think so. Well, who's it by?
Like a melody. Who is it by? Let me see. Iaz? Iyaz, or is it Liaz?
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta have a replay on there. Iaz, I think.
Yeah. Someone said Futures. I mean, that was the album after Bleed American. I like that album too.
Futures.
That's the end for me though. I don't know anything after that.
What sucks is the album after that, Colin, is my favorite one.
Oh, interesting.
What is it? Chase This Light.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know that album at all. It's like I just fall off with bands. Like I fell off with Linkin Park after Meteora. I fell off with Incubus after Light Grenades, I guess. Or not even like Crow After the Murder. What one of those was first? Whatever one was first. Even with 311, like I haven't even listened to the new record. There's a lot of good music though to find.
Someone said Wonderwall. I would agree that Wonderwall is a quirked up White Boy song and would belong on the White Boy Summer playlist, but it's my White Boy Summer playlist.
Right.
So, I don't hate the song Wonderwall, but it's overdone.
Champagne Supernova, I think, is
way better song.
Yeah.
And I'm not really I know the hits of Oasis. I've never really listened to them outside of those, but.
So Matt Sanders says Electric Six. Gay Bar is a great Electric Six song. I love that song.
Never heard of it.
They're a great band. Someone when I was an intern at IGN introduced me to them.
Pork Poncho says Wonderwall absolutely cannot go onto that playlist.
Yeah, I don't want any like crazy ballad like shit.
No,
Wonderwall's like kind of like too much.
I'm too invested. I'm very curious. The chat is. I'm having a good time right now reading their suggestions.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it up with it as well.
Now,
anything from the By the Way album? That's Red Hot Chili Peppers. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I'm thinking Red Hot Chili Peppers. I know a few of their songs, and I don't hate them, but I don't love it either. I have a low-key banger that I don't think a lot of people know about on here because I told you I had Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash was in a supergroup band with Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings and another guy called the Highwaymen. And they have a song called The Highwaymen off the album The Highwaymen. And it's awesome.
Say it one more time.
It's so good. So that's on there. Hotel California. No Eagles.
I hate the fucking Eagles.
I
man.
hate the Eagles.
I actually love that song. That song is it is so overplayed, but from a production standpoint, that song is nuts. Like the three guitars in that song and how they come in and layer over each other. It's like the intro to that song is absolutely, and they start stepping up the guitar like ding ding. Like it's just it's too bad that it's overplayed because that is a fucking banger of a song.
Somebody said, somebody told me, which is the
Killers.
The Killers, and I already have two Killer songs on there because I have Mr. Brightside, of course, and I have When You Were Young, but there could be another one from that album. I might not be against that, but probably not.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't really like Somebody Told Me. In fact, it was that song that made me think that I didn't really like the Killers for years. Dude, Sell Out by Real Big Fish, that's a good one. I'm adding that right now.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if I can contribute something useful to you. Someone brought up Sublime before. What about
what's that song? Santeria?
Santeria is the big one.
I do like Santeria. I'll add that.
But there's a lot of better ones than that. But yeah, if that's where you want to start.
That's the only one I really know, if I'm being honest.
That's true.
Someone said any Weezer on the playlist. I do. I have Buddy Holly on there, but I'm not opposed to a second Weezer joint.
What about Surf Wax America or something like that? Like something summery,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to look. Are any of the Pinkerton songs White Boy Summer quality? El Scorcho, maybe? I think you're right about Surf Wax America, though. That is a summer song.
Yeah, it's classic summer. I mean, classic summer song.
Someone said Buddy Holly is the worst Weezer song. Bro, you have not been through the years of pain I have been in as a Weezer fan.
I was gonna say I do think it's probably the worst song on that record, but it's better than, like, what is a worse song on that record?
I don't think that album has a worse song.
Yeah, I mean, it's true that it is totally. I think the other thing too is that you missed this because you were too young, but that song was massively overplayed on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Like that video was wildly. I'm sure you've seen the video, but that video was ubiquitous.
Yeah,
like that video was on MTV forever, and I just got really, really tired of it because my favorite song. I like first songs on albums very much. They tend to, I gravitate towards them, and My Name Is Jonas is still my favorite.
Oh, it's a great song.
Weezer song. Yeah.
Someone said, Zane says Weezer hasn't made anything good in 20 years. That is wrong. That's categorically wrong. Listen to the White Album from Weezer. That's the best thing they put out. Now, has there been low tier garbage slop from Weezer for most of that 20 years? Yes, absolutely. Now, another one I want to point out, someone said the song Make Damn Sure by Taking Back Sunday. I have a different Taking Back Sunday on there. What is that song called?
Long Island's own Taking Back Sunday?
Yeah, You Know How I Do, the first song off their first album. Amazing. That gets a white boy quirked up, like myself. Someone said Foo Fighters. Again, appropriate for a white boy summer playlist, but not mine.
Yeah,
I don't hate the Foo Fighters. They got a couple good songs, but they're mostly dad rock, in my opinion.
I play so much Foo Fighters and Nirvana on drums that it's like clear that I have some sort of I play like Dave Grohl, or not nearly as good, of course, but like there's something about his style that I can very much do.
No, dude. Okay, someone said Radiohead. Absolutely no. I love Radiohead. Not on the White Boy Summer playlist. Where someone had a good one. Oh, Favor House Atlantic, Coheed and Cambria. Maybe. I used to love Coheed and Cambria, dude. I was obsessed with their first 3 albums in high school.
I only discovered them when they that one song was in Rock Band.
Oh, Welcome Home.
And I was like, this song is dope. I love the end of that song when they all start chanting.
Yeah.
It's super dope. That's a great song. But I don't really know them other than that.
Nickelback. No Nickelback. Not on my playlist. Teenage Dirtbag Wheatus on there, Matt. Matt Sanders.
Long Island's own Wheatus?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. In the video for that, he wears a Comac, Little League jersey. Comac's a town that's near where I'm from. So that was always like a cool thing everyone liked. I remember showing it to my dad when it was on MTV2 once, and he was like, oh, that's cool. A little hometown pride. A lot of weird bands go, Blue Oyster Cult comes from Long Island.
Oh, interesting. Someone said a little Sum 41. I believe I have a Sum 41 song on here. In Too Deep, of course.
In Too Deep. Yeah, I like their first 2 records, or the first 2 records. They had that one record. God, what was it called? It was the one with In Too Deep on it. And then the next one was called Chuck. And that was there's a song on that record that I think the first single was called We're All to Blame. Do you know that song?
No. That's
a great song. I love that song. Their old drummer, does a YouTube channel. Have you ever seen it? Where he he plays old Sum 41 songs and talks about the experience of being in the band and all that. It's pretty neat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is everyone dead?
Dude, okay, someone's got Encore, Jay-Z and Linkin Park. Dude, Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Lying From You, the remix song, it's on there. It's already on there. You were thinking on the same levels.
I liked did you have the Reanimation album?
Oh, yeah.
I like Pushing Me Away on that with the singer from Taproot. I'm a real big fan of Taproot, and do you like Taproot? Do you know Taproot?
No.
I wonder. That might be a band you legitimately would like.
Okay.
They're like a very thrashy, hardcore nu metal band. No rapping or anything like that. They were famously discovered by Limp Bizkit. Do you not know this story about? It's actually really interesting. It's probably the most famous thing about them is that they were discovered by Limp Bizkit, and they were supposed to sign with Interscope or whatever, which was where they were, and then they ended up signing with another label instead. And so Fred Durst got really mad at them and left them this voicemail message, which they put on one of their records, and it's like hysterical. But it was probably a bad move for them ultimately because they didn't really last very long. I mean, they're still around today, but they're not like a very big band.
Someone said any Turnstile. I do have from the new album, I Care. And I have one from the album before Holiday, dude, of course. Of course. Someone's a super chat just came in. I'm going to skip to it. It says, how about some Lost Prophets?
Oh, hell yeah. God, I listened to them a little bit like a few months ago. Like I just went and looked them up and even to see like how many people are still listening to them and if their catalog was even up. And I listened to a few of the songs and I'm like, it's too bad, man. Because they were really good. And it sucks because it was the singer, so like the songwriters were not. They did do a band after that, but I got to be honest, I was part of the problem. I never listened to that new stuff. And I don't think they lasted very long. So
someone asked, Dustin, how are we feeling about Hot Mulligan? I just recently started to get into them, and it was an acquired taste.
Oh my God, am I stuck?
Someone once described Hot Mulligan online as the vocalist sounds like he's singing through a cheese grater, and that's true. And I'm starting to get into it. That's Jimmy Champagne's favorite band.
Oh, interesting.
And I think I'm going to see him this summer. It's right around when the baby's supposed to come, so it's a Hot Mulligan, Saturdays at Your Place, and Joyce Manor, I think.
Oh, do you know what show is happening here in Central Virginia in late August? We get random acts here all the time.
Nope.
I want to go to it. Jim Blossom's coming back. I just saw them a couple of years ago with Blues Traveler and Spin Doctors.
Spin Doctors.
And I was like, damn, dude. I got to go to that. And then I asked my sisters, and they were like, no, we don't want to go to this. I'm like, really? You don't want to see these two princes live? Come on, man.
Oh, some people popping off in the chat for Joyce Manor. They rock their old stuff anyway. I've only listened to their latest album in preparation for wanting to go to that show. I really like it. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 3:48. We should do these super chats.
We should wrap it up.
Do these super chats.
Sorry, I don't mean.
I got too excited talking about the White Boy Summer.
Yeah,
playlist.
we were talking about White Boy Summer, and it was fun.
Listen, in terms of my friends and our White Boy Summer, last year was hard, and it's we took a lot of hits during White Boy Summer. First of all, Outdoor Boys, at the very beginning, retiring. That's a big hit.
Yeah,
that was
a bummer.
Ozzy Osbourne dying. So we're praying for a strong White Boy Summer forecast this year.
Did you see the picture of the outdoor guy in Japan? Like he was like buying camping equipment there.
Yeah.
And then people were like, this is a meta example of why he doesn't want to do this anymore because he can't even go overseas to like some obscure monocultural country and not be recognized and then put on the internet.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. No more White Boy Summer playlist, super chats, and then we'll get out of here. Dr. Shakamoto says, really needed this today as my uncle died yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He needed a blood transfusion. He was in good spirits at the end, though, as he kept saying, be positive, be positive. I'm not going to lie, this almost reads as a joke. I don't know if he's saying he was in good spirit. Is this serious? Is it?
I think it's maybe a joke. Who knows? Who knows?
Because I could see someone that was, making it like in your final moments, making a joke like that. But
yeah, I would like to think that I would go out like that.
Chat's saying it's a joke.
But I'm probably going to end up going out like a bitch instead.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw someone in the chat say Sugar Ray. I love Sugar Ray. Saw them a few years ago. That was awesome for the first time. Lots of great summer Sugar Ray songs for you to choose from. Fly. Every Morning. No? None of these? He's not even listening to me.
I don't really know any Sugar Ray songs.
That's crazy that you don't know Sugar Ray.
Nope.
It's so friendly. Like, it's so good. You should listen to some. You might like it.
I might. I might not. Who knows?
You ever see the video of Mark McGrath when someone's like Sugar Gay? Have you ever seen that? It's like 25 years old, like when they were like big, and he like goes up to the guy. Like, the thing is that he's like I've always liked Mark McGrath. I think he's super cool. And he's just so happy to be there. And you can tell. He played like some shitty venue in Virginia. I saw him and he was like just happy to be there.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's awesome. You know? Good for you.
Spanish Deco says, as a fan of methodically taking down lieutenants, when's the Ghost Recon Wildlands stream? JK, what's your favorite Tarantino movie? My favorite Tarantino movie
What is the Ghost Recon Wildland? I don't understand.
I don't know. I was kind of ignoring
about.
ignoring.
What is that? What, Ghost Recon Wildland stream? Like, what is that? Isn't that game like 10 years old? People are telling jokes that I don't understand anymore, and it makes me feel very old.
It's too meta. Favorite Tarantino movie?
Favorite Tarantino movie.
Reservoir Dogs. No, I don't know if that's it. That's the one I watched most recently, though, I think.
Let me make sure I'm not missing any.
I like Reservoir Dogs more than I like Pulp Fiction. I like Django a lot. I like Inglourious Bastards a lot.
All right. So I've never seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's the one I've never seen. The Hateful Eight, I didn't like very much when I saw it in the theater, but I liked it later when I saw it again. Django is excellent. That would be one of them. Inglourious Bastards is one of them. I never saw Death Proof. Kill Bill, I'm fine with. I think Kill Bill's kind of like whatever. Jackie Brown's kind of cool. Damon Hatfield's the one that opened my eyes to really being into that movie. His cat was named Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction's obviously classic, and Reservoir Dogs is classic. I would probably say Django or Inglourious Bastards, though. Is my truly my favorite.
Good picks. Trials95 says PS5 Pro gets crashes when you put it on enhanced mode with 60 FPS or in uncapped. I put it in 40 FPS mode.
I have it 60 frames in performance.
Okay, yeah. So if he says he put it in 40 FPS, no more crashes. So apparently
I'm
there's
not
some
playing
kind
40 FPS. I'll tell you that I'm not playing at 40 FPS, but
Garage Dragon says, is there any chance that the Saint Slayer soundtrack will be released on Apple Music?
I don't know. I would imagine, I think that's up to Josh, but I think there's going to be an option to get the soundtrack on Steam as well, like digitally if you want, to buy it like for a nominal fee. But I don't know if we're going to make it available for free, at least not immediately. But that's really not up to me, because I think some of our soundtracks are on Spotify, but I don't know for sure.
Aladdin Slow says, thanks for the vibes. Stay awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Con5654 says, Capcom apparently just released another banger 2 months after RE9. It's absurd. How are they doing it? Has there ever been any insight into how they turned it around from the days of Crapcom?
I don't know. I mean, it all started with Resident Evil 7. They're killing it. They're doing great. Just stay out of their way. They're doing excellent. I'm not surprised by Pragmata's reception. That game looks awesome.
Yeah,
like,
and
there's just
Onimusha
no doubt.
later this year, 3P.
And then Onimusha is coming. It's a good time to be a Capcom fan. I still say, man, if you've not played Kunitsugami, that's the Capcom game that slipped under the radar. That is an excellent game.
Good game.
That actually is. I love that game. I think that game is probably the best Capcom game in years. And I loved what they did with it. I hope we get a sequel. I doubt we will, but would be pretty cool.
Clean Frame says, I'm playing a little indie game named Moonlighter, and y'all probably heard of it. It's Stardew Valley, but you are a merchant instead of a farmer. 8 out of 10.
I bought that game. I never played it, though.
Yeah, I haven't played it either. It looks good.
Like you run a shop, right? And then you go into the dungeon to find things for the shop. It's a cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I have not played it, but looks cool. Death Shoot says Killzone could never come back. The parallels people would draw between the Helgans and Israel would be endless, whether valid or not.
I agree, although I think you lean into it. Like, I think Killzone's story is its most underrated part of the they never, and Jaffe says this, they never really did anything with it. Like, you had this really cool visual. The Hellgas visual is still iconic. I mean, think about it, Dustin. Wouldn't you be excited if it was like PlayStation Studios logo, right, on a State of Play, and then maybe a Gorilla logo? And you're like, oh. And then it's just a black screen or whatever, and then you just see the light, the eyes
kind
of coming in, you know? And then maybe just like a couple shots, and then boom, nothing. Killzone. It's just called Killzone.
Yeah.
2028 or something. It'd be very exciting.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Evan Barr says, "Gents, I am one of the contenders on American Gladiators this Friday. I hope my performance is good enough for the Allegheny Hogs to look my way."
Is this real? Is the American Gladiators back?
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
You can pay to say whatever you want, really, on
Yeah,
here.
you can. So you could be lying.
But if it's true, let's assume it's true. Good luck to you. God bless you.
God bless. I used to love the original late 80s, early 90s American Gladiators. I loved that show, man. Oh, I loved that show so much. So good.
Listen, Evan, he responded here. He said, "Hell yeah, baby, Friday." We need like a sign.
Godspeed.
Like, do a stand down before you start the run. And then we'll see a clip of it.
Yep.
I don't know if it's on TV.
Show us how much you love us.
Do something.
Good luck to you. It's
Uh,
on Amazon Prime on Friday. Okay.
Amazon Prime on Friday? Okay.
I have Amazon Prime. It's the one streaming service I always have.
BC says, "Cracked that toilet. R.I.P. in peace, Colin's toilet."
Oh, yeah. I blew that thing up.
It's
Farted
done.
right in it. He was ready to receive me, though. I always think about the toilet like facing up, like being like, "I'm ready."
Oh my goodness. Someone said I threw a Roman salute. There's a big difference between this. Oh, I got rage baited. Damn, I was doing so good the whole stream.
God.
Fuck.
It's all right. It's all right.
Fuck. Okay.
You did all right.
We're back to cool mode. Zanfair says, "Do you think Xbox putting exclusives on PC day one was a mistake for their console market, or was it necessary to keep them alive during the Xbox One gen?"
It certainly changed the trajectory. I don't know if they would have needed the money or not, but I mean, it started with Quantum Break, right? So it's been 10 years. And I don't know. It's interesting that they made that decision so early. I think it kind of made them more relevant, but it probably hurt the console sales. So
yeah,
who knows how it, like, the effect on gross revenue is unknown.
William says, "Just wanted to say that the thumbnail for the Pork, Chris, and Dustin stream was way more funny than it should be." Yeah. What's funny is a lot of our audience, I think because it's not very Gen Z. I mean, I'm not Gen Z, but I'm closer to Gen Z than most of us. The John Pork meme was unknown. So people were like, what is this on the thumbnail? I'm like, that's John Pork. It's a John Pork meme. But I'm glad you enjoyed that thumbnail. Shout out to Pork Poncho himself, which I think he's in the chat. He super chatted that we'll get to in a minute here. Ricky Bobby Perez says, "I thought about buying a PS5 Pro. Instead, I sold my 4090 and bought a 5090. That's a waste of money, bro. Sorry. Why do you guys like Control? I thought it was annoying and had boring enemies."
Because it's excellent.
This is good.
Sorry, we have taste. Thanks for writing in.
Yeah.
I'm going to replay Control. Once we get a date on the new Control game, I'll replay Control on PS5.
Yeah.
What a game. Fucking awesome game. Remedy knows how to do it. They really do.
Yeah, bro was set. He was set with the 4090. I have no idea why I would sell it to get a 5090. I mean, it is a better card if you got fuck you money. I mean,
yeah, good for you.
God bless. But Buster Sword Boy says, "Yeah, I like DLSS. Drunk listening to sacred symbols."
Oh hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we
yes.
like that. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Trent Miller says, "Colin, you going to watch the Hail Mary movie?"
Maybe. I read the book a couple years ago, so I feel pretty satisfied with the experience. I'm not like, it's funny because I talked to my dad last weekend and I told him I was going to see the Mario movie. And he's like, "Oh, you really should go see the Hail Mary movie." And I'm like, so he was into it. He liked it. But yeah, I read the book. I think the book's excellent. I'm sure the movie's really good. Maybe I'm not going to see it in the theater, but maybe I'll see it when it comes to home streaming options or whatever.
Wilkin Tilkin Stephen Hawking.
Wilkin Tilkin Stephen Hawking.
Dustin, gotta add Earthquake by Family Force 5 for the memes. No.
I like that song.
No Family Force 5. Listen, I remember them dancing around on stage in their little booty shorts at music festivals growing up. And I said,
I remember they used to wear
that's gay.
They used to wear big Hulk gloves.
Yeah. I remember that. So
I like
feels a little gay.
That's funny. I like Family Force 5. I've never seen them, but I like that. You know how I found them? It was probably almost 20 years ago now. That song "Country Gentleman." I really liked that song. I thought that song was really, really cool.
Family Force 5 was really popular in the era where I was like, I'm a hardcore kid. I listened to Impending Doom and War of Ages and stuff like that. And so Family Force 5 was the opposite of that. Were they maybe okay? I don't know.
Yeah, they were like
Certainly.
a party band, like almost like they had a little rap rock thing going on and like a little like party kind of pop rock thing going on. But I like them.
Nick Domi. I don't know, something about that. I had to pause, make sure I was okay.
Got a
there.
little nervous. Yeah.
Colin, ever play Mega Man 2.5 or DOS Mega Mans?
I've watched playthroughs of the Mega Man 2.x games, like where people go in and improve them in quotes. I've never played them though. They're fine. The DOS Mega Man games are fucking whacked out. Have you ever seen the official Mega Man games for DOS that were released in like the late 80s, early 90s? They are bad.
I'm sure they are.
So I've seen those two, but I've never played. I've never even seen them in person. I never even saw them in the store or anything because I probably would have bought them.
Okay, handicapped Pennywise bro him ultimate white Pennywise bro him ultimate white boy summer song. My dad loves Pennywise. I've never listened to them. I'll check it out. I'll peep it. My dad would be proud of me. 410 Uncle Ray Ray says I'd say rhyming and stealing by the Beastie Boys. Mutiny on the Bounty is what we're all about, but your vibe, so go with SR-71 right now.
Oh, love that song. Do you know that song SR-71 right now?
No.
Oh man, you'd like that song. That's a song you would like. It's right up your alley. Pop punk kind of thing. That's another Colin drum song. It's so funny you guys bringing up some of these songs. I play that song on the drums all the time. It's very fast. Love that song.
I'm picking a Beastie Boys song. I'm picking the most offensive one. Do you know which one? Maybe the most offensive Beastie Boys song. I don't know their whole catalog, but they've apologized for this song in that documentary.
Oh, Fight for Your Right to Party?
No.
Oh, no.
Girls.
Oh, Girls. Yeah. That's
dude, I'm picking Girls, dude. That song's awesome.
I think it's so lame when people apologize for shit like that. It's like, you guys were teenagers.
Yeah.
You know, like, just shut up. Don't play it or whatever if you don't want to play it. But, like, you're apologizing for one of the songs that made you famous and popular. It seems a little disingenuous.
Yeah.
Why don't you give all the money back that you made off of it?
Matty V, anything off the Tony Hawk Underground soundtrack? Really like Seed from Sublime because of that game.
Yeah, Seed's a random Sublime song. That is a good song. See, for you, I'm thinking like for Sublime, it's like April 26, 1992 or Garden Grove, or like these are great summer songs. But I'll leave it to you, you know, to figure it out.
Someone in the chat said Tom's no, wrong one. Sorry, Tom. It's Large Hog Gamer, Brass Monkey.
Brass Monkey.
Great one. Great choice. Tipo Ryu says AFI Girls Not Gray. I'm not a big AFI fan. I respect them, and I know that's Brad's favorite band.
It's one of Micah's too.
And my friend Brandon likes them a lot. But I don't dislike them, but I'm not really super into them either. But thank you for that recommendation.
I love that song. I love the beginning of Girls Not Gray though, because it's like they play that part. They have two guitars or whatever, so like they just and then the second guitar just comes in with like bing, ding, 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 like it's just that second part right leading into the first verse. Very, very listenable song. They're very good.
I knew their one song that was on Guitar Hero 3, I think. That's about it. And I've heard their other songs, but that's the only one I can really remember. Okay, the final super chat is from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Pork Poncho. He says Capcom needs to hurry the fuck up and give us Devil May Cry 6 or remake of the first game. Also, a Dino Crisis remake would be nice.
Yeah, Dino Crisis would be interesting. What was that game, that dinosaur game they released that no one liked? Evo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. It's like Left 4 Dead-ish with all the dinos.
And everyone thought it was a Dino Crisis game when it was first shown.
Yeah.
But
I can't remember what it's called.
No, I was going to say Evo Tinction. That's not it. It's a totally different game. What was it called? Exoprimal.
Exoprimal.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Large Hog Gamer.
Large Hog Gamer. Thank you. Appreciate you. Well, let's let you go. Is that it?
That's it. Yeah, I'm going to record some of the sign.
We kept you too long.
That's okay.
But it was good to see you. It was good to talk to you and catch up.
Yeah. Good times.
Show people Starfield a little bit on PS5. Show Dennis Starfield. Fucking boring game. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for Sacred Symbols, of course, and we'll be back next week, Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern
We had
time.
one super chat sneak in.
Okay.
We'll do it really, really quick, but that's it. Starkey says Far Cry, but in Iran-type country. Play 5 now.
Yeah,
Would be interesting.
That'd be awesome. I'd love that. I wish they got more.
I think you mean the Middle East. But you mean Iran-type country.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough. All right. Dustin, good luck with your
Thank
show.
you.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you all out there for your love, kindness, and support. Patreon.com/laststandmedia for all that stuff that we do over there. Laststandmedia.store for merch. Have a great week. Be well. Be safe. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.